Hello, I'm Chris Solo, and welcome to the Realms of Ukodor, where I've gathered my friends to play some Dungeons & Dragons. But before we get started, let's go ahead and dive into our announcements. We are affiliates, so go ahead and show your support by subscribing or donating bits. A big portion of those proceeds goes to the Game Academy. They're a 501c3 nonprofit that uses tabletop gaming to help inspire and educate youth and teens. So by supporting us, you also support them. We also have some really big news. Ukodor is now officially partnered with Nerdsmith.
Woo!
So, what does that mean?
Wait, we're allowed to announce that?
Yeah, we are officially.
We are official?
We are official!
We're official!
It's amazing.
Oh my god, everybody,
So
we're
does that
official.
make us nerds or smiths?
Or dorks.
Or
I'm
both.
confused.
We're Nerd
Hey,
Smith.
we're still dorks. We're Ukodorks for life.
But we're no longer orphans.
We have a father!
We have a whole bunch of dads now.
Alright, so get
Moving
back
on.
into your stuff.
So, you guys go check out Nerdsmith. You can click the link down below. They are a collective of creators. There's a ton of amazing content and creators out there, artists, podcasts, and other shows, so go ahead and check them out. Big shout out to our friends over at Griffin Co. They are our partner and sponsors. Depending on what these players do today, you will see a lot of their bits. They are a 3D printing company. You can go ahead and check them out as well.
Some of them that you may see are not available because they're special, friendly things
I
that
thought
they
you
do for
were.
Ukodor.
I thought you were gonna say depending on what they do today, as in they're one of our sponsors.
Well, they may not be a
depending
sponsor
on what
after
they do
today. No, after today they may not be a sponsor. But
Tonight's going to be fantastic. So, another big shout out to other friends and sponsors at Master Monk Gaming. We have these amazing dice towers and trays. There's a lot more bits coming. Unfortunately, we were hoping to get TJ here to reprise his role as Zin, but we'll have to reschedule that for another time. But you will see him again with his pickles and all. Another
Pickle
big
Rick!
Another big announcement. Finally,
Pickles in.
Solo myself has gotten off his ass and tweaked the loyalty badges and new
Excuse me.
new emojis. So we have 3 new emojis. We have a natural 1, we have a natural 20, little green D20s, And we have Crit Happens as a new emojis you guys can use in the chat.
That's a sticker.
And also, for all of your loyalty, we do have 3, 6, 9, and 12-month loyalty badges, at least until we get to partner when they do like 2-year and 3-year and all that jazz. But we're not there yet. Also, Ukodor Con is in October 25th through 27th here in Mountain View, California. We decided to can the Kickstarter, lower the ticket prices for you all. And that new ticket site is up and live. You can click the link down below. It should bring you to that ticket, the new ticket site. Tickets are $20 for the entire weekend or $10 a day. There is open registration for if you want to run your own game or partake in another game, or if you want to do a panel or a workshop. There's not a lot of open space left. We do have some open space. If you're an artist or creative and you want a table, we also have those options as well. So go ahead and check that out.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends. Also,
Tell your creator friends.
we are, I didn't update it, I apologize, I'll try to do that here in a second. We are 10 follows shy of 2,700 follows. Once we get that, I will give away a video game. So go ahead and share with your friends and give us a follow if you like us.
Tell 10 people.
Tell 10 people.
At least 10.
Go make 10 more
And they'll
accounts.
tell their friends, and their friends, and their friends. Oh, sorry, I don't have the reverb bad.
My brain stopped working. I'm done. All right. So with that, let's get ready for the next chapter of the
Realms of Ukodor.
Don't.
Welcome to the realms of Ukodor.
But
She's the unburnt.
And we're back. Now, we're not talking about Game of Thrones, I promise. So, last we left, the party was wrecked and ravaged by the giant demon-like creature,
the brute.
Rakar. Trying to regain their breath, leaving some of their party members behind to recuperate and try to fix the weaponized cart. Torque darted into the space, hearing yet women and children and people screaming inside the city. The rest of you ventured in afterwards. A fight ensued. You had a plan that went to shit initially.
Because I charged in there.
Yes. The party fanned out. You were able to defeat the beast after some time, but with some loss. Rosalind, the sister of Victor, the vampire princess, if I will, came down and was kind of puppeteering this encounter. Tallulah darted across the space, went to try to strike, and her strike fell short. Immediately, Rosalind used her reaction to bite Tallulah, bringing her unconscious and eventually killing her. Quickly blinking out of existence for a time, the rest of the party continued to try to work down Brakar, getting him to being in a rough place. Rosalind reappeared with a lifeless Tallulah, letting her go. Her body tumbled down the stairs and began to launch spells from a distance. Eventually, with the help of Rakabu at the very end, you were able to kill this beast, and as his essence and his body hit the floor, the ignited chains melted away. You watch as a mist form dissipates. Loud, ferocious scream from Rosalind. She vanishes herself and mists back towards in the direction of Edak. Who went to go pick up Tallulah? Farland raced over to pick up a lifeless Tallulah. After several attempts, realizing it was to no avail, the airship was now fully loaded with the party members that you have left recently, landed right outside of the city, loading up the remaining survivors that you could gather from Raragord. You and the rest of the party all loaded up on the ship and began to fly towards Edak. As fast as that airship could take you, you flew in that direction. Jadobi calling on Giselle to try to cast a resurrection spell. She made some marks. Her name is Giselle, but yes. Giselle Gillette, yes.
The best a man can get.
Oh,
When you have 3 names, people can pick which one they want.
Anyway,
All right, fine.
we'll just call her JJ. So Giselle created some runes on the deck of the ship around the lifeless body of Tallulah. Each party member gave something to this ritual. Barely succeeding, radiant energy burst through the deck of the space, bringing her back to life. Her eyes jolted open and immediately fell into a coma. Eventually getting to the city of Edak, unloading the survivors. Tydean. Unloading the survivors. Kaelin and Tallulah's mother saw the state that Tallulah was in. Immediately brought her up to her room up into the castle. Brought in tons of clerics and stuff to work on trying to stabilize her. The rest of you left the castle to go celebrate and drink. Jadobi followed his mother to the library, where she's going to answer some questions that he has. In the space with Tallulah, she's lying there in a coma, Kaelin right next to her bedside. Tallulah's mother, standing there watching guard, has some business to attend. She leaves the room, and some time passes, and Tallulah's eyes open up. She sits up in her bed. She sees her fiancé, the Princess Kaelin, sitting next to her. The two embrace. Tallulah hugging her fiancé tighter and tighter. She feels the blood flowing through Kaelin's body. She feels the beat of her heart. An uncontrollable hunger comes over her. Her fangs shoot out of her little half-orc mouth. She bites down deep into Kaelin's neck and drains every ounce of blood from her body. Kaelin's body falls limp and onto the ground. Tallulah's standing there, still not really sure what happened. Her clothes are covered in blood, and that's where we pick up. So, Tallulah, what would you like to do?
Come on, Fangy.
I drop down, and I look at Kaelin and I pick her up, and I just shake her.
Okay.
And I do wake up. Just wake up.
No response. You hear the door behind you slam. Looking over your shoulder, you see your mother standing there, eyes wide. Tallulah! What did you do?
I don't know what I did. I just woke up and she was like this and I'm like this and I don't know. You have to help me. I don't know what's going on.
What's wrong with What's wrong with your
I don't know.
mouth?
What?
You have fangs.
What?
And she kneels down. She kneels down next to Kaelin, next to you. Can you please make a wisdom save?
Ooh.
With disadvantage, please.
You gotta drain mommy too.
He's okay. 11.
11. As your mother comes down, kneeling on one knee to try to check the situation, she's gone, and all of her blood is. And at that moment, you bite down hard on your mother. Can you please make a? No, this is her mother.
Oh, her mother?
Yeah.
Kaelin's mother.
I thought it was Kaelin's
It's
mother.
my
Her
mother.
mother.
He's on it.
Can you please make a strength save? Okay, you're not gonna beat that.
19.
Fuck. Roll again.
27.
Fuck. Do it again.
Fuck you. 21.
Gotcha. Okay. So as you bite down uncontrollably, you see your eyes are wide open. There's tears pouring from your face. You don't even know what's going on, but you instinctively bite down on your mother. She shoulder thrusts you off of her body. You see a chunk of flesh ripped from her neck and blood squirting out. She grabs it. She pulls out her sword. What is wrong with you, child?
I'm not doing it. I don't know. I'm not really controlling. I don't really know. How do I help? No, stop. No.
What's... So, please make another wisdom save. Your mother,
Natural 20.
Your mother grabs some cloth from her clothes. She kind of wraps it around her neck to wrap her neck. Give me your shirt. Take off your shirt.
Take off my shirt.
Like it's an outgown. Like you still have clothes underneath. It's just an outer gown.
Sure, I take it off.
She take it off. She takes the cloth and quickly, like aggressively, like rubs and like cleans your face from the blood. I'm sorry. I've always loved you.
Wait,
And she just hits you, and your body goes limp in the bed. She takes her sword and she smashes it against the window. Window and glass goes everywhere. She takes her sword and she kind of cuts herself a few times on her arm. Guards! Guards, the princess has been attacked! We need help! Shidobi.
Fuck.
Do we hear this?
No, you guys are in the tavern doing your thing. This was about an hour later. So within that hour, Shidobi.
I have to follow that. Okay. Alright, so I'm on.
Yes.
What's with all the secrecy? Why couldn't you just tell me? What are vampires? What are the wolfmen? What are they?
How do you know about this?
I saw them in Edak, where we just came from.
That can't be. We killed them.
Do you know a Lord Quran?
Yes. That's who killed your grandfather.
I look at my bracer that's like holding the spirit of my grandfather. I'm listening.
He's plagued these lands for thousands of years. Born from hatred, just society. And every time the Alliance of Light kills him, he comes back.
Right. Every 500 years, yes?
That's what it seems like, yes.
Alliance. How do... Tell me anything you can about these vampires, how we can fight them.
If he's still alive, I don't know.
We don't know.
Like
Fire,
normal substances hurt them, yes. They
Silver?
Silver hurts the werewolves, yes. I think it hurts them a little bit more, but definitely werewolves.
And what can you tell me about the werewolves?
The werewolves are part of an ancient society that was taken over by Quran 2,000 years ago.
When we killed them in Edak, they turned into regular people.
Those are just werewolf spawns. The actual pure blood werewolves are from the Verdant Plateau.
Verdant Plateau.
You've heard this. We've taught you about the Verdant Plateau.
What do I remember about the Verdant Plateau?
The Verdant Plateau is an island that floats using the power of the Rosari crystals, where we get our magic. The island moves from time to time, but had several cities on that island. And thousands of years ago, Quran and his sister were just stable lands. Took the heel of all the nobles of the land. Until that woman came down.
What woman?
Jocelyn the Light.
Jocelyn the Light.
The fallen angel who decided to make the Verdant Plateau her home. She was consumed by hatred. And she was cursed. The legend says, because that's before my time, it's before your grandfather's time. The legend says that Jocelyn grew tired of the life that she had and the powers that she used to wield, being on the material plane. One night she bit an unsuspecting stable boy, creating the first vampire.
Lord,
Karan, yes. Victor immediately didn't understand the curse that was bestowed upon him and attacked his sister, turning her as well. The three lived for a long time, 100 years, content with picking off easy prey. The Alliance of Light heard about this monstrosity and overstepped. They banished Jocelyn from the material plane, and she only grew stronger and stronger with her vengeance and became a Riha, the goddess of darkness.
Riha was an angel,
She was, yes.
and then ascended to godhood.
And you can imagine how Victor would feel that his love, his queen, was banished away. He's tried several times to bring her back to the material plane. If that happens, everything is lost.
He already has one beacon up.
He has 3 beacons up.
What? Where? Where are the other 2?
Rennie and Hantus Pass.
Rennie and Hantus Pass. Hantus Pass.
He's gonna come here next.
One's here in the city.
There are 5 strong points where the magic of the Rosari crystals are the strongest in Saros. There's a reason why each major city is built where it is. And there's a reason why there's a tear in Saros, the strongest of them all, in the Siren Gorge. You've been there. I know you have. She told me.
Your mother told you.
Yes.
Wow.
We can talk
I
about
take
that
a
another
seat.
day.
I take a seat. That's just a lot. Okay. Is there any way to reverse this vampiric curse or the werewolf curse? Or is there any way to? There needs to be a way, Mother.
We don't know. There's lots of ideas and hypotheses, but we don't know. We've killed him. I've killed him. I've been part of 2 times he's died in my lifetime. Yes. Math. Sorry. 1.5.
Is there anywhere I can go to get more information?
I don't know. I mean,
Who
I
was
don't-
with you?
I don't think anyone else is alive that was alive when we killed him. My mother was the last one, and she just fell.
We need to know how to reverse this for Ian's sake.
Ian. That spoiled little boy.
He's confused.
He's always been confused.
He's angry.
He's always been
And
that
Lord
way.
Quran is just giving him.
Your niece was bestowed with magical powers. Ian is just a half-elf.
Mother, what? What?
He doesn't have any abilities like his mother, or his father, or his sister. He's been resentful his entire life.
It's great. Great. Do you know where this floating island is?
No,
No.
it moves. I know that's unfortunately the only way to get to where Karan's castle is. His castle isn't in this plane. We know that.
Have you been there before?
No. If we had, he wouldn't have been back. Recent findings, we understand that if we kill him on the material plane, his essence, his aura travels to the Darkfell,
The shadow plane.
in the Shadow Plane, a mirror image of Ukodor. But the only way to get there is to find the Verdant Passage. The Verdant Plateau, excuse me. And there's a portal or a rip or a tear that you have to travel through. Other than that, we don't know. We think that if we go to his castle and we find him and navigate all the terrors that place could even unfold, we could potentially kill him once and for all. But it's on his turf. It's at his home. We were never strong enough to do that. But Karan took the rest of the civilians and the people and citizens of the Verdant Plateau, and he bestowed his own curse upon them, the pure blood werewolves. And they do his bidding. Reluctantly, they do it, but they have no power over him.
Any idea how we could break that connection?
No, unfortunately, no.
All right.
Can you make a perception check, please?
Okay.
You guys are just drinking, hanging out,
Sure.
talking about anything at all?
Well, we've been paying attention to you guys, so we hadn't thought about it.
So I got a 7 total with a natural 1.
Okay.
Yikes.
You hear some rustling of soldiers running, but it's off in the distance, and you can tell that it's soldiers moving quickly though. But that's all you hear.
Okay. All right. I think I'll just leave it at that for now.
Okay.
And I'm not thinking about the soldiers. So.
Okay. Are you staying in the library? Are you leaving?
I'm staying in the library. Yeah.
Okay. So the four of you are sitting in the tavern.
Actually, I had gone to make sure that the young Goliath girl was settled somewhere.
Okay. So on the way to the tavern, you split off, and you do find Kayla, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You do find Kayla. She seems to be nursing some wounds on her arm, but she's trying to stay a little stoic and very hard and not crying or emotional, just like angry that she's got blood on her clothes more than anything.
It's only signs of a battle. That is good.
Talk. She runs up and she gives you a hug. She softens a little bit.
He's a little touched by this. We must find you somewhere safe to stay.
I didn't think I'd see you again.
I did not think I would see you again.
Thank you for saving me again.
I can't say I was much help. I fell too many times to that brute, but
You distracted him.
indeed. We must find you somewhere safe.
Yes.
What of this family that you were with?
Oh, he didn't make it. He's a little quirky gnome librarian. He's gone.
I have someone that I think would be not the optimal, but maybe someone who could keep you safe.
I'm open.
Follow me.
Okay.
And we go to Leroy's shop.
Yes. Let's open here. Doors open, per usual, even at 10 o'clock at night.
Leroy,
Oh, hey, Torque, how are you doing?
I am good. How are you?
Doing all right. This your little friend?
This is my little friend.
How you doing, little girl? She kind of like pumps down.
Wants to dart at him.
I like that.
And I like her instincts. But Leroy, I need somewhere safe for her to stay.
Does this look like room and board?
No, but you are a friend.
Can you work? She nods. As a favor to you and what you all did for this city, I could always use a hand.
There is a battle to come.
There always is.
Werewolves, vampires, I don't want to scare you any further, but
Yeah, we've been there before.
many creatures are in the mix, shall we say.
I think she might keep me more safe than me her, but we'll see.
I think so. I'm going to leave her here with you. You keep her safe as best you can, and I'm sure she'll help defend you as best she can. Yes?
Yes, Torque. Thank you. Thank you.
I'll be back when we feel that it's safe.
Okay.
Until then, I'd rather you stay away from any of this.
Okay. Thank you, Torque. Hi, Leroy. I'm Kayla. And the two kind of walk and start chatting.
And I exit.
Okay. Make another perception check. Oh, you want to do something else?
No, I just realized that I would stop at the door and go, you don't have anything to stop, say, neck attacks.
Come see me in the morning, Torque. We'll talk about that.
All right.
15.
15. You do hear a lot more guards like rushing and yelling now, and looks like they're running up the stairs that you saw everyone, like Tallulah and all them, go up.
So I would have
I'm
seen...
in the library in the castle?
Mm-hmm.
I see. Got you. All right. This is now...
So legitimately,
I'm
like
going.
downstairs.
I'm running to where's going on. What's wrong? What's happening?
The princess has been attacked.
What? I just follow.
Okay.
I run and follow.
So as you rush up, there's probably a dozen guards. And as you're walking up, you see a couple guards carrying a lifeless Kaylin. Her body is pale. She has a blood attack on her neck. And you see Tallulah's mother, who looks... Investigation check or perception check. Can't give anything away for free.
22.
22. You see Tallulah's mother, who has like a bandage around her neck, and it looks like there's some blood in a very similar spot. Chidobe,
Yeah.
you're her friend, right?
What? What's going on? What?
Follow me.
I follow.
Guards, protect my daughter. Do not let her leave. Yes, ma'am. So
Are they doing a ritual to bring her back? What's happening?
So she takes you and Kaylin out to the back of where the castle is. She's already called guards to bring her mother out. You see Kaylin's mother, the former queen,
Yes.
run up, and she's crying and she's coming down. And you're just standing there with a couple guards that have just like laid her body down. I'm sorry, Your Highness. A creature dove into the window, tried to attack Tallulah, and Kaylin jumped in the way and protected her. I took a couple swings, and the creature flew out of the window.
Do I believe her?
Inside check. Oh my god.
It's high. It's really high.
I rolled a 2, so you
Oh yeah, I totally got
Yeah,
above that.
You don't. She's lying through her teeth.
What did this beast look like?
It was a bat-like creature.
Bat-like creature.
Yes. You've seen him before.
Yes. I think I have.
I'm sorry, Your Highness, but we We have to burn the body now. We can't run the risk of her turning.
Turning?
And the queen is just lost right now. And she's weeping and she's crying, and she just like your mother did, or like a queen would do.
What do you mean turning?
Yes. Fine. Let's do what you must. And the guard's like,
Wait! We can bring her back. We brought back Tallulah. We can bring her back. What do you mean turning? Turning into what?
you can't bring her back.
Tallulah fell just like she did.
Hush.
If we helped her,
hush your mouth, Jadobi. If you care about Tallulah, hush your mouth. Please. And you stand there with Tallulah's mother. The queen stays for a second, and the second that the little patch of brush is ignited, the queen runs off, and the guards follow her, so it's just you and Tallulah's mother. I need you to do the same for me.
You lied.
Do you hear me?
Why did you lie?
Tallulah was bit by a vampire. Whatever you did, I've not seen this before, but she's not turned completely anyway.
What is happening? You lied.
All
Oh,
the things.
Jadobi, look at me. Look at me.
what?
By Azir.
I take something out of my pouch and I start to just like put it into my mouth.
Dex save.
Natural 1.
How dare you do this
natural
in front
20.
of my mother?
As you do that, she smacks the shit out of your hand. You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. Do not do that right now. Look at me. By Azir and everything that is holy with this earth, you will protect my daughter, or I will come back from the afterlife, and I will rain down on you.
You won't be the first.
You have to protect her. She takes off her black studded leather armor and lays it on the ground. And she lays down her long black sword on top of it. Please, give these items to her. Tell her what has happened.
Remind me, DM, where are we standing right now?
You're kind of off the path. You're off the path. You're kind of in the woods a little bit, like in the backside of the castle, outside of that one gate that kind of comes out by the cliff. Kind of that backside where were you buried?
Yes.
Yes, you're kind of over there.
Okay. Okay. Alright. This is so bad. Oh, okay. I rub the ear cuff behind my ear.
Mhm.
Everyone, we need to talk. We need to talk right now. Right now. We need to talk
Is
right now.
Oh, yes, that's right.
I would say no. They're out. They're more than a mile.
Wait, what?
I mean, you do that. You just don't get a response.
Okay. I will do what I can. But you're gonna have to answer.
What do you want to know?
You did,
Be quick.
Kaylin.
You're gonna do it to me right now.
Excuse me?
That's what I said. You have to do it to me.
You want me to kill you right here?
No, I want you to burn my body.
I'm starting to walk in circles like, what the fuck is happening right now?
What do you want to know? Ask now. I don't have much time.
Is there no way to reverse this curse? This vampiric thing?
I've never seen anyone do it. I was really young when we tried to kill these fuckers the first time. I heard that if you kill the host, the one that bit her, she could potentially reverse the curse if it's done before the first full moon.
The first full moon? The first full moon is in like Okay, we have a couple of weeks actually.
you
Yeah,
have
oh my god. Okay.
It's the
See this
third
guy's
Monday of the month.
binder.
Okay.
Technically, we all have that binder, by the way.
What do you want me to tell
I don't.
Tallulah?
Then you didn't make it.
You have,
Tallulah, she already fucking hates me and you want me to burn you alive.
she'll understand. But you have to tell her what happened.
Oh my god.
She may not remember. Look at me.
This whole family tree is fucking crazy.
You have to tell her what happened. You have to tell her that she bit Kaylin. You have to tell her that she bit me. It was not her control, but she needs to learn how to control it. She will need to feed. It does not have to be on live flesh. Just raw, anything. You have to help her.
Alright. Alright.
But she's not pale. She doesn't look like one of them. So I don't know to what extent she has this curse.
Where would she go in the city? Where would she run to?
She cannot run. If she runs, she will be lost. You have to help her. You and your friends have to help her. She will have a connection with her host. You can use that.
Right. My eyes and oh, this is so fucking insane. My eyes and tattoos begin to glow a fiery red.
She kneels down as you're doing
Oh
this.
my god.
She kneels down with both her knees. She looks out into the ocean. She looks like she's mumbling something to herself. And she says, "You are all my heart, Tallulah." And she takes a little dagger and just stabs her right in the heart. And her body falls on the ground.
There goes my backstory.
As I cast Investiture of Flame on myself, I begin to burn, and I put my hands forward, and I burn her. It's like a 15-foot line of fire, bloody, bloody, blah, and I just
Bloody, bloody, blah.
I just try to incinerate the body.
Okay.
And I'm just fucking freaking out. Like, this is fucking insane.
Perception check.
11.
11. You do see the two filled gravestones and the one empty grave that Garrick dug up.
Garrick? Yeah.
Yeah, it's still there next to the same tree.
Shaken, I'm just gonna raise a hand to the ashes, and I will druid craft the earth to put her into the hole.
Okay.
And I will cover it, and the earth will consume her.
Okay.
And I will stand there for a minute. I'll just stand there.
Wisdom save. The rest of you finally make it to the tavern.
Yep.
What are you guys doing?
I don't know about you two, but I'm pretty relieved we were able to bring Tallulah back.
13. You're not sorry.
Mm-hmm.
That was a close call.
I would hate to lose any of you. Even our newest friend, Tallulah. You know, we fought together. It'd be a terrible shame to lose her.
Yeah, if we lost her, that would really bite.
It's not made out of toothpick.
This really has to be drained.
More.
God.
Just kill me. Just fucking kill me.
Torque, when did you get here?
Just now.
Oh,
Good to see you.
you as well. How's the little girl?
She's good. Kayla is well. She's going to stay with a friend of ours for a little while.
I'm glad she's taken care of.
Me too. It's the only thing I have left of my old life.
Don't suppose you saw Jadobi out there?
I did not. Although there was some sort of something happening around the tower. I can only imagine excitement about the fact that we're back.
I'll drink to that.
Skål!
Back and somehow alive.
Sticks is sitting there next to you, and he's got 2 flagons. Yes, we're back. And he starts chugging 2.
You said there was commotion?
Something I don't know what it was. I assume it was celebration and jubilation of us being back.
Yeah, people don't usually celebrate us.
Well, you guys did kill a really bad fucking dude up here, didn't you?
Perhaps
To say
they're
the least.
warning them of Quran and what could happen if he gets here. Maybe we should prepare.
Too much to think about.
Yes.
Boo,
Yes.
what troubles you?
Ah, nothing much. Just thinking a lot. Been studying.
What?
Yeah.
What are you studying? Your
Curves.
hands?
I think he's studying curves.
Who's curves?
Have you ever looked at your hands?
Victor's sister.
They're amazing.
Sometimes don't know what to do with mine.
Lines deep drawn into them.
Bartender, what did you put in his drink?
One would question what they even mean.
It's just a hill.
And you got wasted fast.
What?
I think he's been drinking for a while.
Ah,
Oh, I found a flask. So, there is old ale from my brew from Edek.
Oh.
it must
Perhaps
be
you
strong.
should try some. You might like it.
I bet you we won't.
I'm only pouring a little bit. Because you don't need much, apparently.
All right. What are you doing, Jadobi?
At this point, I'm probably walking back into the city.
Okay.
Fast pace, not running, just
Sure,
like
sure.
walking.
Speed walking in his tracksuit.
I'm gonna reach in my back pocket to pop something into my mouth. And
You hear a voice in the back of your head.
Reach in my backpack and pop
kill
something
you.
in my mouth.
Skip, go ahead.
I'm gonna keep contacting them. Guys, can you hear me? Guys, we need to talk. Can you hear me? Guys. And I'm walking like into the city to the tavern. You know, walking.
You're heading towards the tavern, not towards the castle, correct?
Yeah, because I know that they're drinking at
Okay.
the tavern.
Okay.
Can we hear him?
We need to talk.
Eventually, yeah,
Hello?
you do hear him.
Hello, can anyone hear me? We need to talk.
Yes,
Oh.
Jadobi.
Oh, hey.
Jadobi?
Where are you?
Wisdom save.
Another?
Come to the east
22.
gate of
22.
the
You wake up.
East.
the east gate of the city. Come to the east gate of the city.
But there's no ale there.
Just come! I'll yell it,
Okay.
Bring your last one.
That.
He sounds very angry.
and I'm going to say, Tallulah, can you hear me?
That him yelling actually woke you up.
Tallulah, are you there?
You don't. It's your memory's a little fuzzy with what just happened.
Does
I
anyone
don't
know where
remember her
Tallulah
name,
is?
but I'm going to tell her that I'm taking
Yeah,
it.
everyone can hear me.
She's
We're
fine with
all
me.
wired.
She's not with us, Jadobi.
You can hear him.
That's still resting.
Hello?
She's not resting.
Hello? I don't know who I am.
Tallulah, you're awake.
Yes?
Tallulah, come to the east gate of the city right.
That's fine.
Only if you're well.
Did you picked up the
Yeah, I have
the
the
stuff?
stuff.
Yeah.
I have the
got
stuff.
What?
Tallulah, we need to talk now. You need to get to the east gate now.
You guys were being so loud. What is happening?
Okay.
I
Okay.
think something's wrong.
So,
The gates
Tallulah, do
being
not
stolen.
be seen.
Oh, the vampire's here.
what?
Don't be seen, Tallulah. Just
perception check.
Meantime, I'll take the mug away with me.
21.
21. You don't see your mother, Kaylin, in the room. The door is mostly closed. It's slightly open, and there's a guard standing outside the door, and the window is smashed.
It might be a little hard for me to try and get out of here. If there's a guard outside and the window's smashed.
The window smashed?
Have you been celebrating inside the castle?
No, I just woke up here.
You sound as though you've been imbibing.
She nearly died.
Everyone, East Gate, Tallulah, say that I'm coming to get you.
Okay.
East Gate.
I shapeshift
You heard him, yes?
into an eagle and I'm
Yes,
gonna fly into the room
Oh, alright, let's go.
with the broken window in the castle.
I'm
Okay.
taking
Are you
this
trying to be
time.
stealthy?
Yes.
Okay, stealth check.
I passed the mug of ale that Torque gave me to Sticks and said, "Here, friend, enjoy."
Yeah, thank you. I'll take-
18 stealth.
I'll do that.
Steak, by the way.
18.
Yeah.
Without an
Like
issue.
regular eagle
You,
too.
it's night. It's roughly 11 o'clock at night. You fly up to her window. You see an eagle, giant eagle,
I
just come to your
shapeshift.
window. You could assume. That
Okay,
it's
great. Hi, hello.
Is she still covered in blood or like
No,
what's...
she's wearing just normal
Okay.
like under Armour clothes, like no armor, no gear. It's just
I need to take you somewhere. Trust me. And I'm going to raise my hand to her, and I'm gonna cast polymorph on her to turn her into a bat.
okay.
Do you accept?
Poor choice.
Oh, it's nighttime, so it's better.
Why can't we can't just leave?
No.
Yeah, the hamster.
Okay.
You are a
I
bat.
mean, I guess we. Okay.
I use my second shapeshift
Okay.
to shapeshift into a bat. Follow me, and we're gonna fly out.
Okay. he flies. And he has to slow down and come back. And you. He flies. He
She's
slows
doing-
down and
she's
come
doing
back.
this.
Yeah.
And we're going to the East Gate.
Okay. Like the same place where you were just at. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So he takes you to the East Gate. You're gonna get there before the rest of your friends who are partially drunk and walking. How they're walking. Are you running?
Well, if
Sober.
Of course. But are you sprinting or are you just walking?
Well, I'll sprint along.
He's probably galloping ahead and then looking back and
Sideways.
going, "Come on, guys!"
I'll say this. If I see them while flying to the gate, like if I see them on the street walking, we're gonna fly above them. Like,
Okay.
we're
I
gonna-
would say you wouldn't see them.
I wouldn't see them.
No, because to get to the East Gate from where you are in the castle is if you're going for like a beeline. If you want to do that, you just have to say you want to do that. Because that's like out of the way
That's
to
what
go.
I want to do.
So you have to go. You fly around and you end up.
Yes.
You're flying over the party.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and I'm just gonna fly above them until they get to the thing, and then we're gonna go and shapeshift back.
Ooh. Air hamsters.
So you all, I can't remember who was there before, but you all get to the side of Tydean where there was a cliff. And those of you who have met Garrick before when they went to go get you, I think, into the
it
cave.
was just us two.
Yeah, I can't remember, but it doesn't matter. So you get to the side of Tydean,
Me, you,
which
and
is like a little patch of greenery and such, and there's a steep cliffs, and Jadobi lands, and you turn back,
Yeah.
and you both, and you see Tallulah standing next to Jadobi.
Jadobi, what's wrong?
So a lot of shit went down within the past half an hour.
You sound distressed.
Tallulah, what did you remember? What was the last thing you remember?
I woke up on the ship, and then I wasn't on the ship.
You're drunk as well.
Don't get too close.
What?
What?
Back.
What?
What happened to Kaylin?
What's wrong with Kaylin?
What's wrong with her?
I don't know. She was there, and then she wasn't.
Tallulah, you killed her. Do you remember anything?
What?
At that, I've got like my hand on my sword.
Do you remember anything at all?
No. No.
Fallen, stop.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
What do I see? when
I
look
pick
at
her up and I shake the shit out of her.
No.
Think about it!
What?
Roll an
Stop!
insight check.
Stop!
I did.
And then I set her down.
19.
19. She's an orangish right now. But the more that he's pressing, the more agitated she's getting. She's leaning towards a red.
Everybody, stay calm. You're making it worse.
Jadobi, did you
What?
see her kill the princess?
What are you talking about? I killed Kaylin.
Her mother
I'm
saw her
moving
kill
closer to
Princess.
Wait,
Jadobi.
what do you mean my mother saw me do it?
Listen. When Rosalind bit you, she did something to you. You're turning into one of them.
Pardon? What?
But she still has free will.
There's something more. She's connected to her sire. Sorry, her
I said host. But
hosted. Oh, sorry. Rosalind.
Sorry.
She's
You're saying she's some sort of hostess?
I just want
What is wrong with
Stop,
that?
okay?
Leave it
Stop!
alone.
Don't
What?
touch me!
When they found Kaylin's body, her throat was ripped out, and she was emptied of all her blood.
Sanguinary.
Your mother saw you. You attacked your mother. She fought you off, but she wanted to protect you,
Wait,
and she let you run.
she would have.
you're saying she's one of those?
She would have told you that she would have cleaned Tallulah up, knocked her out, and did the whole break in the window. Like you read into all that.
I relay. Stop talking.
You're saying she's one of those?
She doesn't know. She didn't have control. Wait.
Can I be like feeling so much that like some weird shit
Yes,
happens?
absolutely.
Great.
Yes.
I promised your mother she asked us to protect her.
But she's our friend. You're telling me that she's turned.
Turning, he says.
Turning.
Did she say there's anything we can do about it?
Perhaps we just need to cut her and
No.
lead her out of this vampire blood.
No. Talk.
Are you sure that's what I know how to do?
I get so frustrated and just I'm weirded out and I'm angry and everything so much that flame-like radiance descends around us that I don't have really a control over, question mark.
What do you casting?
The sacred flame, it's a cantrip, so I just assume.
Oh, it's which direction are you doing it in?
Just out. Who's in front of me?
Well, Torque's
Well, I was
grabbing
technically.
you.
Torque, I do
I was
Torque.
beside you, but all right, yeah.
Alright, then because you grabbed me the
Yeah,
last
you
time.
bet.
Great, I do it towards Torque.
That's a saving throw, isn't it?
Yes.
Make a.
Talk. Let her go.
So like the Phoenix, legitimately.
What
like
am
the
I?
Phoenix.
What am I
It
saving
is
against? Because apparently I missed.
wisdom.
I rolled a 4.
Okay.
Great. Or excuse me, Dex. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
you have advantage on those.
I do. 9.
No, you fail. So you.
What do I add to it though?
So
It's
as
you.
a reaction,
It's a
Mhm.
Dex save.
when I see her do this,
Okay, a dex save would be 10.
But it's also
yeah,
like I'm
yeah.
not.
All
I'm
right.
not purposefully trying to do it.
No,
I
it's
got
like
you.
when you
It's-
say
So it's
get
a
off
10.
me.
Get off
yes.
me.
10 is my save, and I fail. So what happens?
She'll do it.
so as a reaction, seeing her do this, I cast command, and she needs to make a wisdom save of 18, or she has to do what I say.
But I think I still
Got
I
it.
feel the effects, right?
No, yeah, you still get hit.
14 radiant damage.
All right.
So with that, as escalation is getting way out of hand, Tallulah screams, and you watch as an energy of radiant energy bursts on Torque. Torque steps back. You see this. Go ahead and it's a
Stop.
What do I do?
You have to do a wisdom save. This DC save is 18.
Jesus Christ, get in
That
the.
is twice.
Listen,
it's just a couple emotions flying around.
I hope those other rolls.
listen,
were
I
right.
am shaking like a motherfucker right now. And I have a 25.
Jesus.
25 wisdom. That was wisdom, you said, right?
Wisdom. yeah.
25.
Damn. I didn't realize she was so wise.
She is now.
Stop. Everyone, stop. Tallulah, calm down.
I didn't do
Calm
anything! I
down.
didn't try to do anything!
Stop! I'm burning. Whatever you want.
Barakaboo. My mother told me that the only thing that she knows of to possibly reverse this.
Wait, I'm gonna say I'm Some other thing that makes a dewy thingy. I'm gonna go over to you and I'm gonna touch you and I'm gonna say I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I didn't mean it, and I'm gonna cure wound him.
Okay.
You're sending me mixed messages.
I don't know what I'm doing. And so you're gonna get.
So immediately she sees what she did.
6 points.
Gut reaction. She comes up and touches you. You watch as the burns on your arm, the hairs on your arm, they're singed. You watch as like the hairs, it all kind of just comes back like nothing happened.
The only way is to kill Lady Rosalind. Her mother thought.
I don't know how I did any of that.
That's all? Just
Well, I just know how to end it.
Yeah, just kill her like it's no thing, like it's an easy thing.
I don't want to, but what is happening with you?
I don't know.
Sit down.
Explain.
Torque. Clearly, she's not herself. Lower your axe.
Then we bind her.
Wait, Tallulah, sit down. Just sit down.
I'm not gonna sit on the ground like a child, Jadobi.
She has a point.
I suppose I'll tell you when
Then
you
sit like an adult.
And I kick her legs up.
That's it.
What? She's still. I mean, what?
14.
I think you have to roll against her.
Yeah, roll a.
Strength.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I rolled a 17 natural.
You.
Your mother died for you to live. So you need to listen to me, listen to me good.
She's dead.
What are you talking about? Her mother.
Her mother lied for her, buried Kaylin, and killed herself because she was bitten by you.
Buried Kaylin. You killed your lover?
Everyone, just wait a second.
Just speak to
Hold
Toby,
on, we
whatever
need
you
to bind her hands.
Whatever you need to say, just say it.
She said you were all her heart. And she asked me to protect you and to keep you safe.
Your mother said that to you when you were a child, so that you know that he's not lying.
She commanded me, after she stabbed herself in the heart, to burn her alive,
Because
to
I did.
protect you. And I'm sorry.
You did what you had to do. I didn't know what I did. But I'm so sorry that I did it.
It wasn't your fault.
Wasn't. None of this is.
She's connected to Rosalind. Her mother said that we could somehow use her to locate Rosalind.
I don't know what I'm feeling, and I don't know why these things are happening. I've never been able to do anything like that out of my hands.
I know. I'm gonna walk over to the crew, a little bit away from her, so she doesn't really hear.
Give 1 minute.
We need to feed her raw meat and blood.
Can you make a perception check?
It can be from an animal to keep her
not
at
natural.
bay.
So they're way out of normal earshot, but you hear everything clear as day. What he's saying.
Well, there's.
No. You have to activate the earpiece.
Oh, I see.
But you have better hearing now. But you also see your mother's armor and weapon on Jadobi's person.
We need to keep her stable and at bay.
She must be restrained.
With herself, we need to.
Then if it's
feed her
not
raw
her
meat
fault,
and
she
blood.
must be restrained.
I can hear everything that you're saying.
Then you must be restrained.
As long as she keeps feeding, like you said, she'll stay cognizant.
That's what her mother believes.
You don't have to talk about me like I'm not here.
Fine, we'll go talk to Leroy and get you food.
I'm gonna walk up to her, and to try to calm her down, I'm gonna
Jado, you have my mother's things.
put the things for her mother in front of her.
Okay.
She wanted you to have these.
They are. It is your mother's royal studded leather, jet black with buckles, and her obsidian miser sword.
It's not common for him to lie. If this is the case, let us restrain you and feed you to make sure you're okay. We'll find the reason and turn you back to normal.
I don't think she needs to be restrained. She's still our friend. She
She's
says
not a
that
prisoner.
She didn't know that she killed Kaylin.
Can you make a wisdom save for me?
If she didn't know, then she
Natural
didn't know
20.
that she killed any of us.
Sorry.
I think as long as one of
Natural
us
20.
is with
Natural
her at
20.
all times.
To get eaten?
Instantly,
So
as
that's
your friends are around you talking, like a flash of everything that happened. You see, almost like an out-of-body experience. You see when Rosalind bit you. You see that you blinked into like another plane of existence as she's holding you, and she's talking to you, but you can't hear what she's saying. And you see a dark figure off in the distance that she looks at kind of aggressively, and then blinks out. Like this dark figure, dark essence is like trying to reach you, or to. It looks like it's trying to pull you from Rosalind. And when Rosalind blinks back, you see your friends, all of your friends, and Giselle standing around you doing this. You hear everything that they said to try to bring you back. You see that you're brought back. You saw that you were brought back to the tower. You saw that you were above your body, and instantly you come back into your body, and you saw all of the events that happened post that. It all just comes back to you instantly.
In which
She's turning again.
No. You all tried to help me.
Yes.
You're our friend.
Yes.
You all gave up something, and you all did something that's... Thank you. I know that I'm causing a lot of pain to other people. And you, and me, but thank you. Can I put this stuff on?
I'm gonna kneel down beside her and just say, to respect you and your memory, your mother didn't tell the Queen that it was you. The Queen thinks it was some rampant beast.
I think we should keep it that way. We're all here to protect you. I don't have any family left. Except you all.
Let's
Neither do I.
go somewhere. Let's go somewhere safe to feed her, and then you can put everything on.
Am I hungry?
No. So now that everything has kind of come to, now that the shock and the resurrection sickness is dissipated, unfortunately you've already fed, so you're good for a little while. You'll know when you get hungry, and you can either hunt yourself or you can find food another way. But again, like, this is a little meta, but again, like, you'll kind of know this as it's coming, but until the full moon, like, you're in this in-between stage with normal vampires. Now this is an extraordinary case. Is either it's broken or it's sealed. So there's a lot of gray area in here. So there will be a lot of checks to see if you can maintain control. Also, make sure that you refresh your character screen, because I forgot to increase 2 things.
You're not hungry. You're fine.
I'm not. I just look at Jadobi.
I have to ask you these questions.
Drained Kaylin.
I stand up and I go back to the team to let her put on her things. And I'll say to the team, but I'm sure she can hear me with her new hearing. Her mother said that we have until the next full moon, which is roughly 2 weeks away, before this is
To kill Rosalind.
permanent. Yes.
2 weeks.
That's so soon.
I turn back like, shit. Yes, it's very
Did
soon.
you see the increases?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Insight, deception, and perception are heightened.
Ah, yes, I do.
Oh boy. Yes, until this is permanent or more fleshed out.
It's just gonna have to be figured out as we go, and I'm apologizing now. We're gonna figure it out together. But I'm not trying to be your burden.
We've all done something in our past. You're not alone in this.
If we agree to help you, you agree to put these on.
Holding restraints like shackles.
I don't think.
Is this necessary?
Put it
If
to a
you
vote.
don't know what you're doing, then yes.
Put it to a vote. Who feels like she needs to be restrained? I do not.
I don't.
I don't.
Well, outvoted already.
Denahi.
I throw him aside.
I'm still gonna wait for Denahi's answer.
Well, what difference does it make? 3 of you have already voted to let her do what she
Talk.
wants.
Pause. Thank you.
If she does attack us, if it gets worse, then maybe we'll use those.
It might be too late then.
I can take care of her too.
Okay.
Ika nuzzles the back of you.
Hey, pet him.
If you feel that confident, then fine. I want to help her, but I also don't want anyone else falling victim.
I understand.
I'm sorry that I hurt you.
It's understandable. You're not within your own wits.
I take the ale and
I don't mean anything hard by it.
I know you don't.
I
know
just
you
mean
don't.
to stop you from hurting anyone else. That way we can help you and then everything will be fine.
So where should we go from here?
Well, you said that she has a connection to Rosalind, right?
Yes.
So she can find her.
Yes.
And Rosalind can find her then, maybe.
I mean,
Perhaps.
what do you mean connection? I don't feel anything.
Did her mother say how she could find her?
I would
No.
imagine it's very similar to you not knowing you did it.
No.
She may know what you're doing,
Well,
even
what-
though you don't know it.
We'll work with her and see if we can figure something out. But as of right now, I don't.
Is there anything we can do to ward her from being located or seen?
I look at.
While this is
Someone
happening,
has a necklace. Someone has a necklace of warding.
while this is happening, I'm
Oh, you mean the
putting
mind
on my
shield one?
armor and
Oh.
I have a ring of mind shielding.
No.
I have the no detection.
Maybe that will work.
It's supposed to hide me, not find anything.
I think since Jaren is gone, I think it's best on her right now.
I think we want to hide her from anyone else.
No one knows that she did this.
Do
Correct.
a intelligence or arcana check.
But who's she connected with? Think about it.
That's why we hide her.
From them.
22.
You know what what you just said Jaren threw me off. You know what Victor was capable of, right?
Yes.
Seeing through a scry.
Yes.
Rosalind is his sister,
Mhm.
second created. Like you can try that, but you don't know if it's gonna work.
So are you saying that I can try to teach her how to scry, or
No. What you're talking about doing, the blocking, the
Uh-huh.
mind connection blocking.
Uh-huh.
Like it's something that you could try.
Mhm.
You don't know if it's gonna work.
Okay.
Like you wouldn't just blindly say, "Oh yeah, this is gonna work." Like you would know with your experience thus far, that it's a 50-50 shot
Here,
if it works.
put this
I'll
ring
relay.
on.
I'll relay.
From divination magic.
And I give her the ring of mind shielding.
Okay.
Here.
It's supposed to keep your mind from being manipulated by others.
I toss my amulet.
Well, both of those are attune things. You have to pick one. You only have one attunement slot left.
What was that you tried with her earlier? When you told her to
I don't know
sell?
which one would be better.
Well, I use.
Let me look.
You're probably
an
smarter
innate
than me. What do you
ability that
think?
I have in myself to
Oh, wait, hold on, guys.
make people do what I want.
Will Torque's ring stop us from being able to do that if we need to later?
That's just to read your thoughts, the mind shielding.
It's still.
I thought it was to stop me from doing things like if the mind flayer or somebody wanted to make me do something like attack my friends,
It would do that as well.
it would stop that from happening.
Mind
In
control.
other words, tell me where you are, aka
Well, what he's explaining is that she would, like, one or the other would see through the other person's eyes. So it's not like a communication. It's like, you're my antenna. If you've ever seen John Carpenter's Vampires.
sure. But what I'm saying is that the mind shielding would. I mean, if we
It
put her
would,
somewhere,
it would not help with that, but it would help with if there was any kind of controlling. Yes. it would
Right.
help.
Okay, so
And
then
that,
we're
that
talking-
item does not need attunement, by the way.
Okay.
So you
Oh.
can put that on.
yeah, she puts
Okay.
that on.
Well,
So then
you
she can
forced
attune
her.
to the other one. Then
Um,
I did force it on her finger.
It takes a while to attune to something.
Well, but I mean, I can take it off, if that, but I don't have to attune to it. She doesn't have to.
I don't have to attune to it.
And I mean, I'm no genius, but big Goliath fingers. I mean,
It's loose. We'll wrap some leather
So
around it.
the necklace only really protects you from scrying, from divination, location.
But then that would mean going through the eyes to look at where they are.
That wouldn't be divination. I mean, you wouldn't know that, but they would know that. It wouldn't be divination. That wouldn't be.
I have a feeling.
There's nothing divination
I
about
have a feeling
vampires.
this isn't really. That's your kind of magic. I don't think. I don't know.
Well, I have it if you need it.
So I take a small piece of leather and wrap it around the bottom of the ring so that it fits her better, so she can hold on to it.
Yes, I appreciate
I walk up to Barakaboo and Farland. What were you saying about finding her, using her as a connection?
Marlon and I was asking him what he tried to do when he tried to tell her to stop, and I just wondered if, should we need to have Farland do that again, would the ring Torque gave her stop us from being able to stop her?
Yes, it would actually. Because that's mind
so I don't know
control.
if that
It
Does
would
that
stop
have a
connection.
thing on it that says,
is that something we
a
want to
willing
retain
creature?
the ability to do.
like, can
if
she
we need
allow
to?
herself to fail a save?
it doesn't say whether it can choose to obey the command.
Okay.
Is it a charming thing or is it a different thing?
Command?
I'm still learning these new abilities, but it would appear that I can, for a brief period of time, impose my will on someone if my will is stronger than theirs. Her will was
But
very
what if you're not here?
Speak one word command.
Put it to a vote
If
then.
I'm not here
The target must
to give the
succeed in
How would
a
you
saving
exactly?
throw or follow command.
I
But
mean,
something else is telling
I
her
mean,
to
the
do
ring
it.
is on my finger. You put it on there, so it's.
We can take it off. That's easy.
I know, but it's there. If it helps, it helps, and if it doesn't, it doesn't.
Should we put it to a vote?
We don't want it to stop him from being able to help you.
My only thought would be that, seeing as it's a spell that affects the mind, and this is a ring that shields her mind, it wouldn't work as long as she's wearing it.
But if you're not here, what would happen from telling the Rosalind to make her do things?
Same thing that would happen if none of us were here to do anything. But the point is, he is here.
But the ring would stop that, and we wouldn't have to be here.
This is a pointless waste of time. Let's move on.
Let's go.
What do you guys want?
Oh, boo.
I go.
Um,
I
Wait, so I need to know, though. Do we take the ring off and let him do his magic, or keep the ring on and hope that it stops other people from doing magic?
Keep the ring on for now.
I would say
it's
that
up to Tallulah what she wants to do. But
What
guys
do you
can-
say?
my recommendation to Lula would be keeping the ring on for now to block you from Rosalind's control. We can always take the ring off.
We don't even really know how she can control me. If she can control me.
This is true.
Perhaps it's stronger than this ring.
It's my educated guess. But fine.
I am no help then.
If it appeases the group, I'll keep the ring on.
Can only help. Now, the real
And it
matter,
looks nice.
our next course
It
of
is
action.
pretty, isn't it?
Where should we go?
I go to go pick up my mom's sword.
I've been thinking that for the past, since we've been talking, if we can go to the castle, should we go to an inn, or... No one knows that she did it, but she's saying that she feels like if she needs
Well,
to feed...
now I've escaped from the room that I was in that was guarded.
I can put you back.
It's probably not a good sign. So... It's just a lot. If my mom's not around...
If she needs to feed, perhaps a farm with livestock would help.
Or a rat.
Yes.
When you were
What
speaking
are you still doing here?
with her mother,
Ike's
did
always
she
there.
give you any clue
Sorry,
as to
bro.
where we should go first? Anything at all?
We know where the sister is. But where she is, her brother is, and their army.
She says that...
And if we need to kill her in 2 weeks, then we have 2 weeks to figure this shit out and kill her.
Well, we definitely know that she could be in Edak, or her brother is ruling, or she mentioned the Verdant Plateau, the floating island, that theoretically...
You guys saw her last, right? In the fight? Where did she go?
She
It was a
turned
puff
into
of smoke.
mist and headed towards Edak. There's no way to know if she actually arrived there.
Edak seems to be where
Can I,
the power's
like-
based.
Feel things? Try to?
You can try.
I'm trying.
Floating island sounds cool.
Do,
The floating island is probably full of vampires and werewolves, I
Is
believe.
that
I forgot to
perception?
mention
Do a
that.
wisdom
It's
check.
full of vampires and werewolves. Oh, stronger werewolves, by the way.
10.
The werewolves that we faced...
Okay. Do a perception check.
The werewolves that we faced were weaker or
23.
something, unpure. The werewolves on the island are pure blood, so they're stronger. That's also a thing we need to know.
So you kneel down and you focus on...
Tell me what it
Oh,
says.
22.
You kneel down and you focus on Rosalind. You focus on the last moments that you saw her alive. You think about Kaylin, you think about your mother, and you just bear down and you watch as she's kind of like sitting on her knees, hunched down, her fists are clenched, her eyes are closed, and you see tears that are rolling down her face. And you just see darkness. You see darkness. And after some time, you see flashes of purple energy. And then you open your eyes, but your eyes around them are closed. And you open your eyes and you see the Hall of Edak. You've been there before, long time ago. You see what looks to be some vampire-like entities walking around. You see some werewolves standing guard. You see Lord Karan sitting on his throne. Just sitting there, has a glass of what looks to be wine. It's probably not wine, just toying with it. And you're flashed out of it.
I saw Edak. It's the Grand Hall and Lord Karan is there. I didn't see Rosalind, but I saw Lord Karan.
Well, usually where he is, she is not far.
This is true.
It was strange. Strange things are happening to me.
If we want any chance of defeating her, we need to get her away from him, though.
I think that's the only chance we have.
How to lure her away, though?
Seduction.
No, we don't have any bards in our group.
I could give it a shot.
I'm gonna return you,
I know you would try.
and we'll talk and figure this out after. But we need to rest. All right?
Yes. Where are you guys gonna go?
We're gonna stay in that. We're gonna try to be in the castle, but if not, we'll be at a tavern. Because I mean, why would Max? Max would probably give us rooms.
I'm sure you can have a place in the castle. I don't see why not. It's huge.
Yes.
Aika plumps down on the ground where you guys are.
Of course.
Apparently, Aika thinks we should camp here.
So,
I vote royal bedrooms.
Tallulah, before we go, is there anything that you wish to say to your mother? And I point to the third tomb stone that was supposedly meant for Garrick.
You do see the 3 graves, one that you helped fill with Garrick's sister-in-law, and you see the third one that was empty that is now full.
oh,
She was there with the
I walk over to it and I kneel down. I'm sorry. That's all I can say to you. I'm sorry. And I love you. And I'll see you again. I stand up and I walk away.
I hold my hands out for her to grab. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. I'll see you all at the castle, all right?
See you there.
And we both shapeshift into bats, and we fly to the room where I took her from.
Aika gets up, follows the group, and you take her back to the same room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I unbamf her back to herself when she's safely in the room and no one's around. And I will fly out of the window and try to fly in through a different opening in the castle, or I might shapeshift back and walk in or something.
Okay.
Before Jadobi.
I stop and I just hover there, listening.
I'll keep that.
That means a lot to me that you listened to my mother and brought me her things and buried her like that. Thank you.
I fly to her shoulder, land for just a moment, and then I fly out.
Give her a little talon squeeze.
Little bad hug.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what happened.
I go lay on the bed.
All right.
I say I'm gonna deal with all this in the morning.
Okay. And the rest of you are heading to your respective rooms to call it a night. You as well?
Yeah.
Constitution save.
Constitution save. Because I'm mentally fucked up right now.
No, because you're about to do drugs, right?
No, I've been doing them. I'm not really doing them right now.
Okay.
probably want to talk to Farland before we go to bed, though.
Okay. All right.
Can you just make people do things?
I think I can. It didn't work on Tallulah, though.
Can you make me dance right now?
Dance.
Wisdom save.
Ha! Well then, it's a 2. Or a 6, but yeah.
Well, you start dancing then.
Alright. That's very neat. Can you make it stop?
Stop.
Is that how it works?
Marlon doesn't know.
How does it lie? Well, last one round, so yeah,
Yeah.
after 6 seconds, you stop.
Do I?
Well, a
Do I
minute.
stop? Do I,
A round
Rob?
is 6 seconds.
I thought
It's
A
a-
turn is
turn
6 seconds. A round.
Well, technically speaking, there's only one turn.
I guess so.
Like this?
So you know that the spell
The
stops so
spell
long
ended.
he's still going. It's like in The Sims when you have like the parties and he's just dancing.
Stop.
Is it the Tidean rave?
Roll. Roll wisdom save.
Oh. Natural 20.
So he beat it. So
He
just
does
keeps
whatever he wants
dancing.
to do.
Alright.
Well,
And he just doesn't stop dancing.
Styx walks out to go get some more ale.
What the fuck?
He closes the door and goes back in.
you look like you're having fun, Blue. I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, you will.
And I just walk
Okay.
towards
Is
my...
that anyone else doing anything else?
And I stop and make a note.
No?
I want nothing to do with that.
I walk out in my robe and tee and see Boo and then just walk backwards back into my room.
In your royal bedroom.
It's like them falling back into the hedges.
Yeah, exactly. The Simpsons.
There's 2 spell slots on that.
The very last thing that I will do,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to attempt to go find Maxiathil. and ask him
Maxitheod.
something. Maxitheod? Sorry.
Theod.
Maxitheod.
Theod.
Theod.
Max
Maxitheod.
Theod.
I'm going to attempt to find him
Okay.
so I
King
can
Max.
ask him something.
Okay.
Just make it easy.
You know where the king's quarters are. You go there. Some guards stop you, and Max comes out after some time.
You're like, we're home.
Hunches in because this castle wasn't built for him. Jidobe, what do you want?
So even though Jidobe already knows the answer to this, I'm going to ask him, I need to ask you about Riha. People in your...
Riha.
Yes, the goddess of darkness.
Oh. Yeah.
People in your city worshipped her. Can you tell me anything about her?
I don't know much about her, no. I mean, she's the goddess of darkness. We lived in the Underdark. It's kind of a go-to.
I'll believe him when he says...
Inside check.
Mm. 21.
21. Yeah, he seems to be totally forthright and telling the truth.
All right. Thank you.
I mean, I don't believe in those gods anyway. But yes, they do. Yeah,
Thank you.
that's what you woke me up for.
Yeah, it's pretty important. A lot of shit happened. Good night, Max.
You too.
And I walk out.
Whack. 19 hit.
Of course.
19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Great.
Like, literally knocks you out of the room.
Yeah.
Good night, Jidobe. Daltonani, I said hello.
I fucking hate that guy. So, yeah, and that's it.
Alright. Okay. So you all find your beds, contemplating the craziness that you just embarked for some time. Please make a wisdom saving throw.
Please make a wisdom saving throw.
24.
24.
Okay.
You lie in the bed. You're still wearing your mother's armor. You're clutching her obsidian messer's sword, which is slightly smaller than a great sword, but still a very large two-handed weapon. You're just sitting there, and there's flashes of memories, and there's flashes of just your life, and then the flashes of the events that happened today. And you're holding the sword, and you're just trying to go to sleep, and you can't go to sleep, and instantly, all you see is darkness, and you feel that your body is pulled somewhere else, and you feel that there's an energy, there's an essence near you, and you hear a deep voice in the background.
Tallulah,
What?
you have powerful friends.
Do I recognize this voice?
You do not.
How do you know?
I watched you. I tried to save you from her grasp.
You have an idea who this is now.
What is your name?
We'll get to the pleasantries later. You will find that I've given you abilities that coincide with the curse or gift that Rosalind has given you. Use them. Follow your heart. Avenge your family. And I will continue to bless you with more gifts.
And there's a flash of blue-purple radiant, blue-purple energy. Your eyes are open, and you're standing there, and your hands are still in the same place, and your sword is gone. And that's where we're going to take a break.
Oh.
So we're going to be back in about 10 minutes or so.
Heavy,
Quick potty
heavy.
break. We'll see you guys soon.
before.
And welcome back. So, the night has completed. You do eventually get some rest. You all can take the benefits of a long rest. If you use any hit die, you can regain half of those. Make sure you reset your stuff.
I would try to look for my sword.
Sure.
Like on my, I mean.
Investigation check.
Maybe you ate it.
Do an investigation check, and then you can do an arcana check.
God, like shit.
15 investigation.
15. Do an arcana check for me.
15.
Okay.
Because that's a flat
You
die.
look around for 10 or 15 minutes, and you kind of feel that it's always with you.
Ooh.
I stare at the ground and I visualize it.
Okay. As you visualize it, as you're kind of standing there thinking about the sword, you watch as the obsidian miser's sword appears in your right hand, just out of nowhere. You see like a little mist and steam that kind of dissipates off of it as it appears.
I drop it.
Okay.
And
You're still standing next to it?
Yes.
It hits the ground, clink, clink, clink.
Okay, I pick it back up.
Okay.
I toss it.
Okay. As you toss it, you watch as it flies through the air. When it gets roughly 5 feet or so away from your body, disappears.
Dope.
I crawl back into bed.
Okay.
I'll sleep.
All right. I'm going to try to collect everyone.
Okay.
With just like morning. Let's meet in the library.
All right.
What? Who is that?
Awesome!
You hear a knock at the door because you're in a kind of a different place than they are at the moment.
Yes?
Tallulah, are you awake?
I just said yes.
May I come in?
Yes.
And your door opens and you see a very proper guard. You've known him for quite some time. His name is Billy. He's just kind of a green guard. He's very just by the book. Your mother said to keep an eye on you. Are you feeling well? Are you okay now? There was an attack last night. Just want to make sure you're okay.
I appreciate it, Billy. I feel just fine now, I think.
Oh, okay. I suppose I don't need to watch anymore.
No, I know where to find you. But I appreciate it. You're doing your job. You're doing a solid job, Billy.
Thank you. Good day.
Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah. And then walks away. Okay. What are y'all doing?
I'm kind of groggily, situating myself, making sure I have all my weapons, and then leaving.
Are there banisters?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm riding the banisters. Just waiting on everybody.
Acrobatics check.
Oh, yeah.
And while he's doing that, I'm just sitting there, just
Yeah!
kind of thinking.
18.
18. You land on the base. Dexterity save.
Oh, yeah, that's also fine. That's a 25.
20. Yeah. Poof, you stick the landing. By the time as Farland comes around the corner and just startled by your immediate presence.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You're awfully chipper today.
Damn. Yeah. You're right.
What's the library is pretty vacant, right? It's just us in here right now, right?
Yeah. Are you going to the library?
Yeah, we're in the library
Oh.
of the castle.
Oh, that's that what you said?
Yes.
Okay, I was talking with the. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So there's no one else in the library at the moment.
Cool. So when everyone's collected, so any thoughts on our first move?
One at a time, I got breakfast first, and I brought it with me.
Well, I think for the time being, at least until we have this under control, we should stay away from large groups of people. We don't know how Tallulah's condition will take control of her or force her to do things. I'm not saying that we should restrain you.
Hey guys, where'd you go?
We're in the library, Tallulah.
Okay, I'll meet you there.
Wisdom save.
14.
You're feeling like you have control over the hunger at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
But you do need to feed soon. Okay.
I walk to the library.
Okay.
Hi there. How? Jadobi wouldn't really know, but does she look any kind of different since it's daytime? And
I mean, you're still inside, but I mean, she does look a little.
Oh, I assumed there was like windows or something.
Yeah, there's light peeking in the windows. Yeah.
Do I physically look the same?
You physically look the same. You still have your short tusks, and your skin color is a little like 3 shades lighter green. Not quite as vibrant orc green, but you're still green. You still look like a half orc.
So she seems like perfectly fine.
Perception check.
Okay.
Does that link work, by the way? No.
15.
But when you look in like the mirror, like as you're on your way down, kind of like that Spider-Man moment with Tobey Maguire, where he's like, I look like you look younger. You look a little bit more vibrant. Like your skin is.
You brought up the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Well, just because of that stupid.
Because it's
doesn't
got
matter.
the thing.
Well, it has that particular moment.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway.
Oh.
So she was already buff, but now she's like buff.
Well, it's just it's. Really,
I'm sure I was like buff beforehand, but now it's like I'm.
It's more like refined. Like it's
refined,
yeah.
toned.
Like if she had any
Yeah.
blemishes or anything, like it's all very
I'm pristine.
there.
And of course.
Spelt.
Are there
Exactly.
any windows that she passes by where light
What was your
makes her
perception
skin
check? Perception check.
sparkle?
Fox,
15.
just get out. Just get out. There's no fucking sparkling vampires.
15.
God, what? 15?
I feel sparkly on the inside.
Stop it. Everyone stop it. Those are not vampires. That's fake news.
Okay. Okay.
She does cross
Thanks, Trump.
the plane of several different windows. Light hits her. No effect.
Okay.
You both see that.
I didn't. I was thinking.
I wasn't either.
Good morning. Good morning. We were just discussing what we should think our next move should be. If we want to try finding the floating place, or maybe Edak outside of Edak, or maybe I don't know. Have you tried to do something? It's on the air right now.
I see. Well, we know that they're in Edak, or at least their base is in Edak.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes the walls shake.
Yeah.
Ever since King Max got here, not that I would know that.
Well, it's probably an old castle too.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm thinking we should. I mean, if they're in Edak, that's where their base is. I know that's where Lord Koran is because I saw him.
How are we prepared though? Should we bring anyone with us?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, you can see if King Max just wants to roll in there with a whole army.
Armies, that's right. We need to talk to King Max about that. And
It seems to me he would only be willing to do that if he had proof that Lord Quran might be headed here to Dynean.
I mean, Lord Kron's gonna eventually go everywhere.
Presumably.
can you?
What?
Of course, it has to be me asking this, and I hate it. You know how I can find people?
Yes.
Perhaps we go somewhere safe and see
And scry.
if you can find Rosalind.
I mean, I just did that on the cliffs, and I told you what happened. She wasn't there, but I'm sure she's around.
Intelligence check.
9.
I mean, the way that your eyes opened, it was almost like you were seeing from her perspective.
I couldn't see her, but it was a very strange feeling, like I was looking through someone else.
Oh. I see.
So it stands to reason then that if you saw through her eyes and she saw Lord Quran, that she is an evil.
Correct. Now, it also stands to reason that if I can do that,
She can do that as well.
and I don't know if she knew that I was doing it.
Okay. Before we
It's unsettling indeed.
Do I get full on Tina?
leave and do anything, we should talk to King Max and my mother. She may have some more knowledge on who could help. The Alliance of the Light. I'm sure there was many cities and countries that were involved in it, so maybe she can give us a starting point on who to ask for help.
Well, we know that light hits them. Holy light, radiant light. Gather the clerics, right? That's a thing. Rally the troops of people who can't fight.
So, you should go talk to your mom. Me and Denahi should talk to Max.
Denahi should talk to Max, that's true.
Because he's got a thing for her.
I agree.
Can't argue there.
Alright.
Can't argue that he's got a thing for me.
Who wouldn't?
Fallen, do you want to come with me to help speak to my mother?
I mean, if you would like me to come with you, Jadobi, I'd be more than happy to.
I feel like it'd be good to have you around. You are also... Farland looks around like late 30s, early 40s, or what was it?
Well, that's cool.
Well, alright, so he's definitely up there in age, so... Okay. I mean, no, I mean like,
I look as old
Elven-wise.
as
Yes.
I do right now.
Yeah, exactly. Alright.
Except he'll stay that way for 100 years.
So yeah, we're going to go find my mom and talk to her about the Alliance and who all helped and who could be of service and blah 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 blah.
I'm gonna go with you. Am I not supposed to?
No, sure. Sure,
It's
yes.
probably better if she goes with you since... Yeah.
Since it's about her.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, what did you want me to do? Did you want me to just...
I didn't think about it. Yes.
Besides, the only person left is Torque, and we saw how he dealt with her.
Talk should definitely go talk to Max as well.
Where am I right now?
I think you're all in the same spot, right?
Oh, okay.
We're on the
So I'm
line.
hearing everybody. Okay.
Yeah.
You're all here.
I just said that I walked down there. So.
What do you mean?
You have an affinity with Max, just like Denahi. You'll help us convince him.
You're both fighters. You're both big men.
You like to drink.
There's a connection.
That's Earth.
Wait, there's drinking?
Yes, go with Max.
I mean,
Go
Max
with
is always
Denahi.
drinking. I'm sure if we go looking for him, he's gonna be at the tavern, drinking another outhouse full of beer.
And more so than likely, your mother is in the castle.
I think there's still some of my ale left. He should try this.
I probably shouldn't leave.
Alright, I start walking away to find my mom.
And I guess we'll approach a guard and ask where Max can be found.
Say again?
We'll approach a guard to ask where Max can be found.
Sure. Without any issue, you do find your mother. She's kind of in a study in the castle, just reading. And over some time, you do ask some guards, and you do track down Max. He's currently in the courtyard outside, talking to some other soldiers.
Ah.
Mother first.
Morning, Mother.
Morning.
About the Alliance of the Light.
Yes. Who's with you right now, by the way?
Fallen and Tallulah.
Okay.
Okay. About the Alliance of the Light. Who all fought in that?
We had and pretty much the entire time that she's talking to you, she is just looking at Tallulah.
She knows.
Well, your grandparents were there. We had other heroes in the area. There was a another gentleman. I can't place his name though, but he was there as well, and I feel like he was. Yes, my memory could be messing with me right now, but I feel like he used to be one of them. Yes,
The man who helped you.
helped your grandfather.
My grandfather used to be one of them,
Yes,
a vampire.
correct.
So it is reversible. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Awesome. Great.
Potentially, yes.
Okay.
I'm
All
going
right,
to
do you
slowly draw my sword and say, "Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Did any of the people in this Alliance of Light carry weapons like this?"
She takes it from you and she glances over it for a little bit. Are you asking anything else while she's doing this?
Yes. Can you? There's not a name you can give of this man.
No, he was very mysterious, and it was 500 years ago, boy. Like I don't remember.
Was he human? Was he elven? Was he orc? Was he?
Yes, I feel like he was human. Let me study this sword real quick.
Okay. Yes.
She looks at the sword for a little bit. Her eyes flash. Stop medding. Don't meta. You're not even there. You're not even there.
No,
A little.
No.
I know. You're not there. Her eyes flash a little bit, and she's looking at the sword. Interesting. It's a very interesting blade you have here. I've never seen this blade, but it's very powerful.
It was gifted to me by King Max.
I'm sure he has lots of weapons of note like this. Wield it strong.
Thank you.
But yes, he is human.
Good and strong.
He's human. Yes, I believe he was human. Yes.
Okay. May I ask you where the last place you saw him?
When we killed Karan the first time.
Did anything happen to him during the battle?
To whom?
I don't know, this guy that you're talking about.
No. Not that I recall.
What location? Where did he go down last?
It was Siren Gorge, I think. Yes.
Okay.
It was shortly after we thought that they vanquished that dragon. I can't even remember his name. The big black one.
Yes.
My mother resurrected your grandfather, and they continued down the path, and they eventually came to find Karan there, trying to ignite the other beacon.
All right. Great. All right. You don't happen to have anything of his, do you, by any chance?
No, I'm so sorry.
That's okay. And let's see. She already told me that it was just the heroes. It was like not an army. It was just like a group of
It was
heroes.
the same heroes that you all played as and
Gotcha.
were around.
Yeah.
Vice was there.
Gotcha.
Jacksaw was there.
Gotcha.
The two of you you guys can make perception checks actually, or history checks. Excuse me.
Wait, I'm there with them?
Yeah. No. Oh. Well, no. You can still make one anyway. This is something that should have happened before.
Okay.
That would be 17.
Yes, you too as well. 17.
19.
19.
Natural one.
Oh yeah, you don't. 13. Looks vaguely familiar, but you were really infatuated with Theiss during those moments. But the sword that Farlin is wielding does look familiar. You played a barbarian, right?
Yeah, I was a barbarian and
Yeah.
a barbarian.
Yeah. The weapon that Jacksaw was wielding looks very similar to the one that Farlin has, and that rings a bell when he asked that question.
The weapon of Jacksaw, who was the human king?
Correct. He's the one who dethroned Max's
Wielded
grandfather.
that blade.
But we're not
Okay.
together, are we?
No, but
No,
this
that's
is something
right.
I should have done before, but I forgot.
Okay, just making sure.
Gotcha. Okay.
Redcon.
Good to know.
Redcon!
Good to know.
Totally cool shit later on. Redcon!
Last thing, Mother. So, when you were fighting this, and all the
I wasn't
That
fighting
history.
them, but yes.
when all of your parents are fighting this and these heroes, the world just stood by and let that group fight for themselves, that no one come help from...
What help would they do? Most of the world didn't know they existed. All records of this has been put away in the vault. No one knows this darkness.
Do I know what she means by the vault? Do I know what this vault is?
History check.
Come on, vault knowledge.
Vault 42.
17.
17?
Yes.
There is a vault beneath the castle in Tydean, which holds a lot of ancient knowledge locked down hard with physical locks, traps, magical locks. It doesn't open.
Any chance can we get in there?
No.
We may really need those documents, Mother.
People always do.
I think it might be just up to us.
Up to us.
I mean, if we can't get those documents,
I mean, what are they going to do
yeah.
for you? Most of the knowledge that I have that I've been telling you about is from those. These are just people who see something firsthand or secondhand. They talk about it for 100 years and they write about it, and they still believe the things that the person wrote about 1,000 years ago.
I walk up to her, kiss her gently on the cheek, and I walk out. Thank you.
Thank you.
I think you've been rather helpful. I don't know a lot about what he's talking about, but I mean, thanks for your time.
Be careful.
What?
Use your gifts.
I stop at the door.
Use them against them.
I will.
You may have an edge that we didn't have. She goes back and flips to her book.
Wow. Serious, Meg.
Man.
I
What?
turn.
With your mom?
I turn and I walk away.
Your mom's got a lot of sass.
I'm
Why do
going
you think
to.
he has sass?
I'm going to see everyone else with Max.
Okay. So you guys end up finding Max. He's talking relatively serious to a group of guards. He says, "All right, be gone," and they turn and they all spread in different directions.
Max,
Yes, Barakabu.
hey, I have brought my friends with you, the ones that you like the most.
I see.
Yes. And me.
Deny.
No.
Or.
We want to go kill a vampire in the other city, and we want you to come help us.
Good luck. I can't do that.
Okay. Why?
I have a city and a kingdom to run and rebuild.
Can you send army?
No.
Doesn't your kingdom extend to all of Saros?
It does. But I've gotten word that a lot of the cities have fallen already. We need to fortify this city. We know they're coming here.
Or you can kill them at the source.
Good luck. By all means, kill them. We don't have the manpower to send. I apologize.
I don't remember you being a coward.
He kind of stands up a little bit, and remember, Max is about 16 feet tall, and you're literally at his dick, pretty much.
You're 8 feet tall.
Yeah, no, he's not. He's
No.
at his thigh, mid-thigh.
You're about halfway. It's long.
Oh, jeez.
Barakabu, I like you. Let's keep it that way. Nothing about this is being a coward. Rushing into a fight without information, spreading our forces thin, it's not a coward's move. It's a move of a fool. Torque understands this. He understands war and battle.
Torque's coming with us.
I understand, and he's a great ally to have. Trust me, I miss the days of just sitting in the tavern and drinking and picking up bar fights and such that I used to do for all the years in the Underdark, but I can't do that anymore. I have people to take care of. There's a lot of people in here that can't defend themselves. With the fight against Jaren, the fight that we had to fight in the Underdark, our forces are thin.
If we don't stop him there, he'll come raise the city.
He will, and we will be as ready as we can.
It's all Saros.
It's all of Saros. Go. Find survivors. The small towns are fleeting. They're
We wish
abandoning.
to cut the head off the snake.
Pace yourselves.
Okay. The coward thing was a tactic. I take it back. Hope you understand that.
Good choice.
But, can you do anything to help us?
What would you have me do?
Is there any support you can offer? Insight, weaponry, additional resources?
We have Trixie. She's retrofitted the ballista from your cart, and she's attempting to create a second one as we speak.
What if... What
Could
if we
she?
turned her ship into a siege weapon?
Could she add radiant damage to our weapons?
I don't think she can do that, but you can. I'm sure some of your friends have some ranged attacks.
Yeah. Do we have the resources here to outfit her ship in such a way?
For radiant damage?
To be able to get us past his defenses and back into the city?
You can talk to her about that.
You do know what we're fighting, yes?
Yes. My grandfather spoke of it many times.
Vampires.
Yes,
Blood-sucking leeches of the planet.
that's correct.
We need weapons that will defeat them easier.
Unfortunately, that knowledge skips. I don't know.
I know someone to talk to. Let's go
Max.
see Leroy.
What are your stores of silver?
Oh, hey!
What we've
Can we rush in?
managed.
We walk in.
I thought we met with you guys
Tallulah?
together.
Well, he stated
We were all
that
talking to Max
Yeah.
alone, the three of us.
in theory we
right?
were having these
Yes.
conversations.
Simultaneously, but you guys, sure, you guys walk up. That's
Fair
fine.
enough. All right.
Yes.
We've learned through fighting these creatures
Sure.
that the werewolves that they employ are weak to silver. And so if Trixie were to work on our ballista, perhaps she could infuse the bolts with silver.
She could, yes. We don't have any more silver here in the city, but yes, that would work.
Where would we find more?
I mean, the only silver mines I'm aware of are in the Goblin Hills, just north of Siren Gorge.
We don't have time to go take out a goblin encampment.
I mean, you don't have
But
to.
the gorge is where we'll probably go.
The people out there mine it and they sell it and they make tools and weapons from it. They make coin.
It is only partly out of our way to Edak.
Well, we got fast travel stuff, right?
Well, I mean, if she's gonna build these items or weapons for you for the ship, like, I mean,
She'll need time.
She can just take you there. But there's two locations that haven't been hit yet. One is here and one is here in Gorge. The actual Gorge, not the city.
Or if we could find the silver.
Well, yes. The silver will be in the city, potentially.
You've all been to this gorge, correct?
Yes.
Well,
It's not the
Sort
fondest
of.
of memories.
I've
we
never
weren't
been.
necessarily ourselves at the time.
I see.
It's an area of death.
So no
You know,
trees
I-
nearby.
We saw some weird things.
But that's also where your mom talked about that man.
A place of darkness.
This is true.
Man, what kind of man?
A hero
Yes.
Warrior.
Who
of
was
the last big fight.
who was once a vampire, but I suppose I've heard that he got healed.
Interesting. Well, if he helped fight the last fight and he's still alive, I'd say that's a pretty damn good ally. There, see, I've helped.
Thanks. And all this time, I'm
Dexterity save.
far. No, I'm far away from him. No,
The sky
I
is
am
blue.
far away. I am purposely staying away from him. No.
He's gonna do a tail whip.
No.
No.
All right. Should we
We know.
go find Trixie?
I don't understand what's happening.
No.
He tail whips. No. No, he doesn't.
Slept on.
I just walk away and I'm like, fuck yeah.
I'm staying far away from
Okay.
him in his range.
So, this Siren Gorge, you
Yes.
said it's a land of death. No trees nearby.
Are you guys
for
like
us to
walking
travel
out of
through?
the room?
God, it's not
You're in the
Walking and
courtyard.
talking.
You're in the courtyard right now.
Great, or whatever. You guys are walking out of the courtroom.
Mm-hmm. Walking
Great.
and talking.
I'm gonna stay and talk to Max, but you guys can do your thing.
Okay.
I mean, Trixie's ship is still in the same place where you guys landed, which is like 150 yards from where you were standing.
Okay. Yeah, about the same gorge. Yes.
So, you have the ability to get us there very quickly, but there would have to be trees nearby.
Yes.
So from
There
your
are none.
and there are. So that's planned.
Why wouldn't it be?
Jadobi's also never been there.
There is one. However, if we can ride there by ship, by airship, then I think that would be best if we were going to buy lots of silver. But I could get us there.
No, you're right. If we're going to be traveling and transporting silver, we would need to take the ship.
Yes, as Barakabu said when we were near Siren Gorge and travels north, he didn't see anything beyond that empty zone. There's no life. Except one thing that we had to run from. We never even saw it. But that's it. It's one half of the path is just greenery, and then once it goes to a certain line, just death.
And Mr. Spooky Bad.
And Mr. Spooky Bad.
It's very big, Mr. Spooky Bad.
Sounds like a party.
Who's that?
No, I was just saying it was a
Oh,
very, it was a
okay,
very
okay.
big Misty
Yeah,
Spooky
right,
Bad.
I remember. Okay. So yes.
Well, I think there's nothing for it then but to prepare for our journey.
I agree.
Prepare indeed. I must see Leroy.
Great. So as they're walking out of the room, I wait till
You're in the
everybody
courtyard.
in the courtyard.
Courtyard. Middle of the.
Middle of the
Courtyard.
whatever.
No judges
But like they're leaving.
I like that
Yes.
she said courtyard.
Courtyard. I wait till everybody leaves and I say, Mix.
Who's leaving her alone?
You all did.
Okay.
You did? Tallulah, you
I'll
still have
walk away,
something?
but I'm keeping an eye on her the whole time.
Excellent.
Great.
A vampire Max, Jesus Christ. So okay, go ahead.
Exactly.
And it's not.
I know.
Could be full for days.
I'm assuming you got.
I'm pulling an axe out and holding it in my hand just in case.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm assuming you got to know my mother.
Yes, I
The 2
did.
days that we were gone. And I'm sure you can tell that I'm wearing her armor.
I do. I noticed that.
There's only one reason why I'd be wearing it.
Yes, I heard there was a little shenanigans in the tower. The princess was attacked. I had to console her mother this morning.
Yes, she didn't make it.
No, she didn't. And
Neither did my mother.
yes, that's what I've heard.
Just making sure that you knew.
Yes, I know everything in my kingdom.
I'd hope so.
She sacrificed a lot.
I know.
And as long as you stay above bar, your secret is safe.
I say nothing and I turn and I leave.
Good luck.
Can I ask something? Sorry. As long as she stays above what?
Above bar.
Above bar.
Like she doesn't go kill anybody else.
I catch up with the rest of you.
Okay. So you're on your way to Leroy's. The rest of you are going to Trixie's, the ship. You show up and you see Trixie and you see Styx there. Rydell and Remus are there, just keeping busy. They got nothing else to do. Working on the ship. And you see the ballista that used to be on Carlox's cart. Carlox is actually in the stables. You see him just sitting and eating, doing his thing.
I'm with them, Leroy.
Oh, you're going with Torque? Okay. You all look like you're on a mission. Where are we going?
Is it because we're walking very slowly and dramatically?
Exactly.
In a formation.
Yes, Trixie, we need to make haste. Once the group is all together, we need to use your ship to get to the Saren Gorge.
Excuse me.
Do we want to go
You
to
can't use my ship. Yeah, we
We
can
won't.
do. What we done do?
Do we want to do Saren Gorge or do we want to do the Goblin Hills?
Shouldn't we get silver? Your weapon's made of silver.
Goblin Hills is
Did I-
closer.
Did I mishear? I thought the Goblin Hills were near the Saren Gorge.
They're right above it. So Max said that the miners from Siren Gorge, the
Saren
city,
Gorge, and then
the Goblin Hills are right above
He's
it.
telling us the
Sure,
answer.
not those ones. You have the DM.
It'd be on the way.
Yes.
Isn't my tail barb silver?
I can't remember.
Oh,
Maybe.
no, wait, you're right.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I think it is, and I think
We were listening.
Ika's artist too. Now I'm thinking about it. But yes, he did. He just to be more clear and more specific, Max did say that the miners from Siren Gorge go to the Goblin Hills to mine the silver to bring back to trade and to do stuff with. Very experienced smiths there that know how to smelt silver, which is a totally different thing than smelting steel. Siren Gorge, huh? Oof, that'd be rough.
Well, you were the one that pointed out that my weapon is different because it has silver in it, and that is
I did that, didn't I? I'm pretty smart, huh? Thanks.
one of the smartest I've ever met, Trixie. And so, having deduced that, we want to go to the Goblin Mines near Siren Gorge to procure silver.
Yeah, that's
in order-
smart. Want to go?
Yes.
Oh, yeah? Let's go.
As
Well,
soon as Denahi and Torque are back.
Yeah.
Okay. Get me excited for nothing. Damn elves.
They do that, don't they?
Hi, Farland. And she runs up.
What?
You'll be back!
Sorry, I farted.
So I said, wow, I said hi, Farland. So as you guys are having this conversation, Denahi and Torque, you show up at the Leroy's shop. What are you guys doing?
Bling, 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 bling. As we walk in, I duck through the door.
Listen, I got distracted. My whole
Leroy.
mind was excited.
Yes. Yeah,
Where are you?
I'm right here, Torque.
Oh, there you are.
I'm just as tall as you are. What's up?
What?
What? When did he become as tall as
He's
me?
been a tall guy.
Oh, okay.
I missed that.
He's 8 feet
I
tall.
thought he was a
I
gnome.
remember him being pretty small.
They're all gnomes.
I remember
They're
him
not
being
all
like
gnomes.
6
A
feet.
redneck.
All right.
Yes. What can I do for you?
Well, you've made sure Kayla is safe, yes?
Yes, she's a really good worker, actually.
Good. I'm very happy to hear it. Very, very important to have strong working ethic.
Yes, I would say that. Yeah.
So when I asked you about something to protect my...
Oh, your neck. Yeah.
Neck.
You want like leather? You want some sort of armor or something?
I'm not really sure. What do you have that would protect these
let me
foul
see.
beasts from attacking me?
Oh, you don't want to get bit by a vampire? Let me think. Okay. Yeah, I have some.
Thanks for catching up.
You know, we didn't really know anything about vampires, but everyone else seems to know everything about
Well, there's only a few people that know it. Yes. A few cute key people that happen to be reoccurring NPCs for
And done
reasons.
by the
Say
DM.
a few cute key people.
Yep.
Yes,
I swear to God. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and so I have a couple leather straps that can be like fashioned around your neck to go underneath armor or whatever. You can use this.
I don't wear a lot of armor, but something to stop them from biting me.
Sure.
Leather
Yeah.
choker, daddy torque.
And what I wanted to know, is there anything you can do to my weapons that would give them more of a, well, I want to say sunlight damage, but that doesn't work. I guess a radiant sort of damage.
Holy.
I mean, I could, but it would take a lot of time to enchant those weapons to do that.
Probably don't have a lot of that.
Yeah, it would probably take me a week at least. And traditionally, it would cost a lot of money, but I might give you like a discount, maybe.
A discount. Good, considering all of what we've been through.
Indeed.
You'd think. Yes.
I mean, I still got a business to run, you know. It takes a lot of time to do that.
Indeed. All right, well, let me know what you have.
Are you
We're
looking
leaving
for?
very soon.
Well, I do have the leather straps. We call it 20 gold. How many do you need?
How long are they?
I mean, it covers your neck. I have like a set of 5. If you want more than that, I can give you more.
That sounds fine.
Okay. Do you need an extra one? I mean, let me see. All right. I can give you 2 sets of 5, so 10. Do whatever you want with
I
them.
don't need it.
15 gold. That's fine.
All right.
You know
I
what?
love the
Take
way you
them.
talk yourself down. This is good, Leroy.
Yeah, that's all right. It only cost me 2 gold. That's cool. Yeah, thank you.
And I'll throw in the extra 5 gold to make sure that Kayla has everything she needs.
Well, I appreciate that. Kayla,
Thank
honey,
you.
Tor's giving you some gold. Here you go. 2 gold.
Okay. Just make sure she's fed.
No, she's an able
Well
body.
taken care of.
Yes, I will.
Yes.
Are you looking
Thank
for
you,
something
Leroy.
tonight as well?
Yes. I come to buy more diamond dust from you.
Oh, yeah. I have some. How much are you looking to get?
500 gold's worth.
Woo, Nelly. All right, let me check. It takes some time. And
That
you hear
is a lot.
he's digging through some stuff. A few minutes go by. Well, yeah, I have about 500 gold worth. Here you go.
Thank you.
All right. Please deduct 500 gold. Anything else I can do for y'all?
I'll spend the rest of my 100, say, so 80, on potions.
Let me see if I have any. Yeah, I have,
How much do we have left?
well, he only has 100 of them, I think.
Oh.
I have 3
I actually have more. Okay, yeah.
I have 300, Jesus. I have 3 regular healing potions and 1 greater.
I'll take all of what you have if it'll.
150 gold pieces. That's a little of a deal. If you got it.
I'm pretty sure I do.
Then you clean me out. That's all I got.
All right, I'll take all of it.
Okay.
And 3 vials of holy water if you have that.
Holy water. Man, you are just running me dry.
Where did I write it?
I mean, I think I used all that damn holy water on your friend. All right, yeah, I got 3.
Drain this? I don't know. I don't know.
Can I have it?
Sure.
Thanks.
How much is holy water? I don't even know.
You gotta tell
Got
me,
50
Leroy.
gold.
Free?
Oh,
Because it's
crap, where are we
mature.
at? All right. Oh yeah, yep, we got that covered, no problem.
Yeah, you guys are loaded.
Yep, I'm freaking loaded. Well, we're loaded.
I don't have any gold on me.
We still have like 18,000
I've
gold.
got old things.
All right.
You have 18,000 gold? Holy shit.
I didn't say that to you, Leroy. Shut up.
You don't have to be so
No,
mean.
we did spend a bunch of money, but we still have.
But you saved a
Sorry,
lot of money.
meta for a moment.
See, Leroy is magic. He can look through the ethereal plane and see.
Right.
We had 21,000, and then we went down to 18,500, and then 13. So I apologize. I think we're at 11,000.
Okay.
Yeah, because you guys bought all sorts of shit.
Well, it's over 11,000. It's 11,690. So hell, that would cover Denahi and me,
Sure.
and we'd still be at 11,000.
Okay. All right, so you guys are heading to the ship?
Mm-hmm.
You guys doing anything else before you leave?
Did you mark down the potions that you bought? Like how many of these?
Yeah, well, I spent 100.
Well, no,
And I
I
got-
Some of the potions.
Yeah, just the potion. I'm just marking down like if you know how
I
many.
didn't write down which ones I have yet. It was
3
3 regular,
And 1 greater.
Correct.
1 greater. Okay.
You guys doing anything else?
No, I'm not there. I'm on the ship.
Okay. Alright, so you guys are getting out of the
Nani,
ship.
can you think of anything else the rest of the crew might need?
So you're gonna leave without saying goodbye, yes?
Besides all
Oh,
potions,
that's your mum.
I think we've had it.
Is it my mom? I guess it is my mom. Okay. I'm sorry. I give her a hug. I'll see you soon. All right.
When were you gonna tell me about Giselle?
Wow.
You can't hide this from your mom, boy.
What up, Daddy? Oh, Daddy.
A lot's been going on, Mother.
Hmm.
It just didn't seem like a good time.
She says,
So when we get back,
Perhaps we should say goodbye to her as well.
If we get back.
Damn, you have to leave no baby.
But I wanted to catch you before you left. I wanted to give you something. This
Yeah.
was your grandfather's.
Oh,
And she hands you a wooden staff.
oh my God, I love that.
oh
I mean, does Jadobi know what this is?
Maybe after some time you might.
Well, at first I'll look at it just kind of a little bit confused, but thank you. I appreciate it. And I will go talk to Giselle.
And you make sure that my grandchild is okay. And she gives you like the sternest look you've ever gotten.
Grandbabies.
Be safe. Come back to us, please. And she turns and she walks back towards the...
I make my way to where Giselle is in the city.
I can't believe you were just gonna leave like that.
A lot's been going on.
You're telling me.
Killing people's moms and shit. Like, it's fine.
Yeah, you killed mine. You could have at least been
Wait,
nice
how
to
did
yours.
she even know this? That's...
My mom has ways. I'm gonna
She got
make my way
ways
to Giselle.
Okay.
and means.
And you see Giselle, she's
Where she's at.
you get there and she's kind of cleaning some things and there's a home that she's taken over because half the people are dead, so she's making a new home here. And she's just kind of nesting, to be specific.
How are you settling in? As I walk into.
I'm all right. I hear that you're leaving again.
Our travel's really fast in the city. It's like.
Yes, you got a flying ship in the middle of the courtyard. Yes, it's pretty obvious.
Yes, I just I wanted to tell you that I wanted to check on you, see how you were. Tell you that we were leaving and that we can have a talk on it when I get back.
Of course, it's been busy, but we are okay.
I walk up to her. I don't even know what I'm
You have to propose to this woman.
You gotta stop doing drugs first.
I'm definitely gonna make sure that you're both safe. Okay.
So I decided to have some Panapedal,
All right.
and then I'll go talk to her.
Until I get back.
Don't die, because I'll kill you.
But the other one's so
I
weird or
will
something.
try not to.
And you know I can do it too. I'll bring you back just to kill you.
Yep, you will.
Have a good travel. Yes. Gives you a hug.
I hug her back and I walk out of the room and go to the shop.
How was that?
It's fine. It was fine. I'll just go into the ship and just like go somewhere else.
Hold on! And you watch as the Rosari crystals in the ship start to glow with a very, very just radiant blue, and the ship starts to rise above Tydean, and it just takes off. You watch as the sails unfurl and heading
Me
east.
and Torque are just like. No.
This magic is amazing, is it not?
All right, here we go. So, what are we doing?
I am holding on to dear fucking life right now.
All right. It's exciting.
I'm just kind of standing at the front looking at the expanse beyond.
Okay.
How long is the... I would ask Trixie. Trixie, how long will it be until we get to Searing Gorge?
3 days, maybe?
3 days.
When I hear her say 3 days, I slink down to the bottom of the lowest tier of the ship.
Okay.
Mhm.
Are there any rats around?
Perception check.
Maybe I can pick it up.
25.
25. You don't see any rats per se. Yeah, there's nothing there's no rodents. It's a pretty well kept ship. But you do see the food stores, and there's lots of fruits and vegetables, and there's a salt room, which is like a preserving room that has some cows and goats and stuff hanging upside down, and there's other meats and stuff that are
In the ship? Damn.
Yeah.
Trixie. Damn.
so yeah, you do find.
Do I
Never been on a
need
ship, have
to,
you?
or otherwise I'm just taking a survey?
You're hungry at the moment. Yes.
Okay. I peer in and I kind of.
What are you doing?
What?
There's probably a 19-year-old boy who is kind of sitting there next to the space.
Yeah,
As you start to-
him.
What are you doing?
I'm keeping an eye on the food store so people don't take what they don't need.
Oh, that's really great for you to be doing that. That's your job. That's what you do. You're here all the time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wisdom save.
that
Oh no, no.
15.
15. What's your motivation for that?
My motivation for
I want to keep an eye on her.
Sure. So you feel like you're hungry, and you're able to stow the urge.
great.
Perception check.
So I'm staring down at him,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm
11.
Okay.
Would like-
You see some barrels of ale.
What?
I would like for you to just go away for 10 minutes. And I concentrate really hard to compulse him.
Oh, you're doing that one. Jesus.
Ooh.
I thought you were doing friends.
Oh, I don't know. Is that one better? Or not better, but
It's
better?
too late, you already said
Better?
it. It's too late. you
Oh,
already
well,
did it.
I don't know. I don't know what it does.
I know.
I don't know how concentrated I'm being, so... Because that's just advantage on charisma checks. The other one, I can make him do things.
Each offending target.
And while we're on the ship, I'm gonna be.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about him being aware of what you do. Because one of them, I think it's friends that if you
Friends
cast
is
it,
they're aware.
they're aware that you casted something on them. This one, it doesn't seem like it. So it's a wisdom save.
It is a
2.
Yes. Great, he fails as fuck.
Yeah, I guess I can go for a walk. Yes.
Yeah, I'd really like
Okay,
that.
he's already gone.
Okay. And I just kind of stand there and I go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, sir. How are you? And as he says hello, how are you? He just walks up the steps. Doesn't even wait for a response. Just keeps going.
And then
Good.
I walk into the meat room.
Perception check.
I find the freshest, bloodiest, grossest looking thing.
Okay. There's
Ooh.
many slices and everything.
24?
Okay. So you're just grabbing something that you think would fulfill the need.
Yes.
And, yes.
I'm still figuring it out, so whatever looks good.
Okay. Can you roll a performance check? So as you walk in, you walk the direction that the young boy had just passed, and you see it open, and you see tons of fruits and vegetables and food and tons of meat. You're like, oh, this is.
And her with her face in the bloodiest cow she can
13.
find.
13's good. So you see her trying to be as neat and tidy as possible, having like a slice of, because there's several, like some of it's prepared for the meals later on. And you see her kind of just eating a raw steak. Like not like savagely, but with 13, she's eating it somewhat properly.
My back is turned. I mean,
Well,
as much
perception
as,
check.
Great.
Imagine your passive perception would be like a 39 or
22.
Oh, it is a 22.
That roll 15.
15. But with the 22, are you not being stealthy? You're just walking up?
No, but I'm just going to walk up and then say, having trouble controlling the urge.
I'm sorry. Would you rather me have eaten the boy?
No, I would have rather had grabbed what I said. More animals.
Well, I didn't know. I didn't.
Finish what you're doing.
Why are you following me?
Why? You have to ask?
Yeah.
Really?
Because everyone else seems to trust me. I don't know what my accent is.
They have the same love, but maybe not the same wariness. We have to make sure that you are in a condition where you haven't done too much damage before we help you.
I let the boy go.
Yes. I'm impressed.
About this time, the boy does come back because it's only a minute. You're all not supposed to be in here. Please. Oh, you've already.
Oh, damn it.
Just go, please.
Oh, okay. I was gonna.
I'm gonna like put it behind my back.
Oh, he doesn't see shit.
And
Okay.
All right.
Just go.
As you were.
But please, it's supposed to be for everyone. Please just wait for meal time.
I'm not doing anything.
She was clearly inspecting it for quality.
I'm the meat inspector.
We're just making sure that the meal will be good.
That's who I am.
Persuasion check, deception check.
See, I used to be really good at this.
Doesn't.
19.
I'd be terrible at this.
Oh wow, even more terrible than I had imagined.
I don't know if I can do anything.
God, persuasion, that's a 2.
Oh, well, you matched him. He just looks at you funny. All right, so that's weird. Just go, please.
I'll be back to inspect the meat. That's what I do. It's my job.
All right,
Okay,
please go.
I will.
He sits back down.
I'll see you tomorrow or the next day. I'm not quite sure when I'm going to see you, but I'll see you. Bye, and I leave.
I'm following behind her.
Finishing that.
He puts his hand out.
Oh. Fine. Here. Good job. And I put 3 gold.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that was a good nap. Yeah, it's a good nap. Oh, hello. Hi, how are you?
What?
So I'll follow behind her on the way out.
Okay. So you two come out from under
We
the
need
village.
to find other sources.
What do you mean? There's a whole bunch of meat down there.
Yes. Meat, they'll notice if it's gone.
Well, I'm only going to
And
take
we'll
as much.
have to explain.
I'll just take as much as I need. I'm not going to devour it. I think.
Perhaps we should try to find something live.
Do I hear them? Like, where are they on the ship?
We're coming up the stairs,
we're
I
coming up
guess,
the
from the
stairs.
hold.
Any perception check if you'd like.
I'm just eavesdropping with my. No, I'm not.
Well, I didn't touch it.
I know. I'm just playing.
I had a 4.
Oh.
I'm sick.
Well,
A Constitution save.
I
Thank
might
you
be
for reminding
fine.
me.
It's only 3.
Farland is a good archer. Let's get him.
We're only on the ship for 3 days.
Yes, 3 days.
I'm fine now.
That might be 4 animals, at least.
I'm fine now. I am.
Yeah,
You are going to tell me you're in control of this. The thing that uncontrollably forced you to do things.
Well, I kind of was, dead and then alive.
You still are.
I am not.
Yeah, nothing.
Let's not worry about technicalities.
Nothing about her. She doesn't look undead at all. She still looks like.
Do I have a heartbeat?
She's still trying to drink blood from fucking animals. That says something undead to me. I'm sorry.
Of course, I'm just helping.
I mean, I'm sorry. Jesus fucking Christ.
Let's go up and find help.
I don't want it right now.
You do.
I
and you
don't.
just don't realize
I
it.
don't talk. And I do, and I stare at him, and I do the same thing that I did to the boy.
Oh.
I look at him and I say, "Leave me alone. Don't talk to me."
Wisdom save.
Alright. This is gonna be great! Oh my god, I love it. I am not gonna be able to do anything about this. 4.
You say okay, and you turn and walk,
Okay.
and you just walk right off the boat. I'm just kidding.
I step off and just drop to my death.
Oh.
I just said, "Leave me alone. Don't talk to me."
Monkey's paw.
Actually, I wouldn't even do that. I would go, this is what I was meant to do.
So he just walks to the bow of the ship and sits down, leaves you alone. And about a minute passes, and you don't know that she cast anything on you. You just
can't figure out why I
you were
walked
just
away.
tired of arguing with her, and you walked away. That's what your mind tells you, and you're kind of just taking in the breeze, in the beautiful view. What's everyone else doing?
I rolled a 20 to hear them. Not a natural.
You would have heard them arguing, yes. And then you watch Torque just walk away.
Tallulah. Can you come over a second? Can I go over this way?
She's holding onto like a mask.
Are you alright?
No. But in other news, I think I know how to help you.
With what?
If you need something neat, just let me know. I'll find it for you.
You can do that.
Yeah. I found out I can make creatures do my bidding. And a lot of them at once.
Oh.
If we fly by any birds or something, and you're hungry, just, do you have water on you or something?
Sure. I think. I pull out a water canteen.
Is there any blood on it?
Well, I don't need it anymore, so I guess you can have it.
You still need to hydrate.
I guess I need it back, actually. So.
You're only half vampire. Come on.
Just let me know.
I will. That's very helpful. Thank you.
What are the rest of you guys doing?
I mean, I've just been standing, at the front, observing, the surroundings. Did I hear them come up too?
It's
Yeah, I
pretty
mean,
up
they weren't
here.
quiet. Yeah.
All right. I'll make my way over to Tallulah. Hello, Tallulah.
Oh. Hi, Colin.
How?
Have you spoken to Denahi lately?
Okay,
She's,
how awkward,
she feels
whatever.
awful.
And I kind of look at Denahi. You see that she's a little bit paler than she normally would be.
Same color as her.
Green.
Perhaps
Light green.
Perhaps it's good that you continue to hug that mast.
Yeah, and not look around.
No, straight down.
That makes it worse.
I'm king of the world!
Styx is holding you.
They're trying.
Like,
He's holding like my
Your
mid
leg.
thigh, like.
I'm flying, Sticks.
Please, someone draw that.
How are you feeling today?
I think I feel fine. I'm not hungry, since that's what everybody seems to be concerned about.
I'm not.
Thank you for trusting me.
I just didn't care
Great.
about the hungry thing. I do care about you.
I got it.
Everybody's on the deck. Can you make a perception check, please?
26. I don't really think it's fair.
God, crit happens.
Oi.
Perception.
Oh yeah, wouldn't be.
16.
It happens.
Crit happens.
10.
28.
28. Okay. Yeah, you're going with ease. Anyone over like an 18, you would see a moving storm. Doesn't look all maniacal or anything. It's just a dark storm is on the southern horizon. The day continues on to
As the
afternoon.
As the day continues, I would be with Ika, just playing with, practicing light magic.
Okay.
Like sunlight magic.
Sure.
On the deck.
Did Lobo come with you too?
Of course you did, bro.
I mean, he was last week. I saw
We
him.
talked about him.
He
I
was-
love it.
Last I saw him, he was protecting Giselle
Mm-hmm.
while they were working on the ballista.
Just curious if you would have brought him with or not.
I mean,
He could have stayed with her if he wanted.
No, I didn't bring him with.
I just need to know for
Future.
obviously because you're in a boat, not in the city anymore. Okay.
So he's with Giselle.
I'm on a boat.
Anyone else doing anything else?
Jadobi, I had a thought. In all of your magic, do you have any sort of spells that can produce wind?
I have tons of spells that can produce wind. Why do you ask?
Well, I was thinking perhaps you could use them to speed us along on our way, like towards the sails.
Yes. And you can, as you see Jadobi, he does seem to not be entirely all there.
Constitution save.
Yeah.
And you smell pentapedal.
He's doing some other stuff.
Although it'd be septipedal.
8 total.
8?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're kind of out of it at the moment.
Not right
Yeah.
now. Not right now, I don't.
I can do it now.
No.
What? You want me to do it now? I can do it now.
No, you don't seem to be yourself. Now, I'd like.
Sorry. What?
No, you should totally do it right now.
I love he disappears for everyone too.
Barakabu.
Do it right now.
Don't.
No.
He's not right in the head.
Excuse you. I'm perfectly fine in the head. What are you talking about?
Did you just do something else? Does he need to make a wisdom save? You make a wisdom save, please.
Is this a charming effect?
Does that consider it? No, I don't think it's a charming effect.
It's not? Okay.
It's command, right? Yeah, that's not charming.
Maybe.
Command's a charm.
Is it?
I'm retooling my shit.
I've watched you do it. I'm gonna try it.
Oh.
We're all mind controlling everybody.
Apparently
know, right?
everyone has command.
Wisdom save. Let's
Does he
see.
get a disadvantage on his wisdom save right now?
No, that's not quite the...
Oh, here it is.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about if the target is can't be charmed.
25.
Yeah, you succeed.
Why are you... Stop pointing at me. That's rude. I can... Are you sure?
I think you meant like this. Stop.
Stop what? Everything.
The next 7 episodes is really just all players commanding each other to do other things.
That's a
Wow.
total of
I'm tuning out
20.
now.
Son of a bitch. Doesn't work.
Why are you telling me to do things?
So he's not at disadvantage being under the state of this drug?
No, it does other things, but he still has his wits.
I think we could get there faster if you made some wind.
Yes, break wind.
At first, I just go with like my druid craft, just like lightly, just. I'm kidding. I'm gonna stand up.
You guys are still like, oh.
It probably doesn't. Yeah.
I'm gonna s-
Watch the Torque's hair
Yes.
fluffs out.
and I'll stand behind the mast or whatever, probably where like the wheel is. And I do it very like dramatically. My tattoos like glow.
Like Moses.
Wind are going,
So
is
dramatic.
swimming around me.
The
I'm
red
like kind of like
jello
doing this like
parts.
this wind dance. Gust of wind into the
Okay.
sails, just without warning. Just
Dexterity saves. Everyone. You can definitely do that with disadvantage, though.
oh man,
Wait.
right. I get advantage.
Oh, I could have used a natural
17.
20.
17.
17 as well.
Wow, even worse.
32.
What did you get? Jadot?
8.
14.
14, okay. You said 8?
8.
Oh, 16.
16, okay. Strength save real quick. So yeah, with a quick jolt, the ship does lurch forward, probably double speed at the moment. Denai, please make a Constitution save.
12.
12.
Oi.
Yeah, you're fine. You kind of thrown up a little bit, and you hit the mast that's right behind you, the front mast, and you're stood up, and whoa, it just starts moving right.
I'm not king anymore. What's happening?
How did you do tonight?
17.
17. Oh yeah, you're fine. Your stomach is hardened.
Threw up my mouth, swallowed it back down.
So the day does continue. The ship is moving much quicker now. If you all need to do a long rest to cover any points or anything like that, the night does go. And to fast forward a little bit, you take the next day and a half or so. It is now the morning of the 2nd. 2.5 days, excuse me.
Have we cut down the travel time?
Yeah, about a day. You cut about a day's travel down.
Look at that.
Can everyone please make a perception check?
I helped too.
In your drunk state, you
19.
wouldn't have thought of it.
19.
You don't.
22.
22.
Perception would be 17.
17.
21.
21.
14.
12.
Everyone got over 10?
Yep.
Okay. So the morning of the 2nd, you're still a little ways away, but you are now in the dead zone. You do see the mountains on your left. You do see a giant tear in the ground, which is the Syrian Gorge, the actual gorge. And the city is right northeast of that, which is by the same name. You do see 2 mountain-sized creatures just walking this desert land. They look like the back of their backs are almost like mountains themselves, but looks like shells, like giant tortoises, if you're gonna give it some sort of thing. And just look at you, and they're just watching you guys like fly by. They don't do anything.
Do I know what they are?
I don't think so. History check.
Being a druid and
Maybe.
like living in like the Fey area.
Look, giant turtles.
Yes.
21 total history.
You can never tell. It's 17 this one.
What, you said
I
21?
saw them last
Yes.
time we were here.
Their
Giant turtles.
their druid name would be Mitsu,
Mitsu. Oh.
which would be mountain crawlers.
Mountain crawlers, Mitsu. Cool.
Not entirely dangerous. They don't traditionally eat meat, but of their monstrous size, they obviously kill things all the time. But they are desert dwellers.
Cool.
I relay that to the group. I've never seen a Mitsu before.
Mitsu.
Yes, it's druidic for mountain tortoise. And they're normally fine, but they're not known for killers, but they do kill things.
They're also not known for Saros either.
They should be in the desert, actually.
I mean, this is kind of a desert, right?
It's like an unnatural desert, but
not
it is.
Sarosian desert.
No, it's a forest climate. There's traditionally no desert in here except for around this gorge.
That
Like there's deserts to the east in Bukri, and there's deserts in the south to Hylac.
Doesn't make sense.
So you're
No, it
saying
doesn't.
like this used to flourish?
Yes, at one point this place was very much alive. Until the big battle.
I mean, what's in the gorge? Does anyone know?
That's where we were in the bodies of the ones who fought Garasu?
Ganas.
I don't know.
Ganasa?
Talking about the
Granasso?
Granasso. That sounds
Granasso.
familiar. The big dragon?
Yes, the black one.
That sounds familiar. Something
I
like
think it
that.
was Ganasa.
Yeah.
Or Ganasa.
That's where we fought the
Don't even
the
know my
black
own
dragon.
lore.
So yes, it's it definitely has radiated death throughout the
Well,
years.
and we're gonna go in there.
Hopefully.
We were
well,
going
yeah.
to the city to get
We're going to
silver.
the city on the east side of it. Hopefully we don't have to go into the gorge.
So some time passes. It's roughly 11. We'll call it 11 a.m. And the ship comes down, and she does come down and parks right outside of the Syrian Gorge city to anchor. What are you guys doing?
Well, say we should go into town, look for silver merchants, and get back to the ship as quickly as possible.
I agree.
Can everyone make a perception check, please?
30.
30.
Wow.
Right.
18.
18.
6.
18 as well.
21.
21. What was your
I got a 6.
6? Okay. You're still nauseous. What was yours, Carl?
It was 18.
18,
16.
16,
30.
18.
18. As you get off the ship and you begin to walk into the city's gates, your left side, east, where the sun is it's not full in the sky, but initially you see it's almost like a cloud goes in front of the sun, and it just gets dark for a second, and then it continues. Then the sun comes back. You all quickly look, except for Denai, who's probably chucking. You all quickly look to your left, and you see a very, very, very large, dark shape flying through the air, going north towards the Goblin Hills.
Oh.
Wait, we look to our left?
Yes, you're walking. You're in the north part of the city. You're walking towards the city, so east.
Okay.
A very large,
Do I recognize
familiar.
it?
You wouldn't
Great.
know.
A large familiar
walking-
creature.
You're walking south, and to your left would be east.
Okay.
Anyone wanna?
I want to know if I can fully know what this creature is. I feel like I do.
History check.
But, 11.
17.
17.
I'll try, I guess. But it's not good.
The 11 and the 17. You 14?
14.
Yeah, you would still recognize it. That's a very, very large black
Fuck.
dragon.
Oh my god.
Not relatively in your vicinity. It is far east, but it's big enough to cloud the sun's beam for a second, and it is flying north.
Did I see that it at least was a dragon?
What was your?
Really?
Oh yeah,
30.
yeah.
Done
You,
with
you would have known it
dragons.
was a dragon.
So y'all said that you fought a dragon. Why is there one in the sky?
There's a dragon in the fucking sky?
We fought a couple dragons.
I don't know, but it looks very familiar.
Where?
And that's not okay.
Over there,
It's not
Denai.
Nevris. What is that? That's Ganasa?
I hope not.
It does look bigger, by the way.
It looks bigger than Granasso.
What you remember, yeah. 500 something years ago.
I relay that to the team.
Well, dragons get bigger, right?
All the more
Yes,
reason that we
everything
should
grows,
hurry.
but
Not
My
the ones
God.
that are supposed to be dead.
it was supposed to be dead, yes.
And I start walking in the town,
Okay.
looking for a market.
Great. So you all walk into town to go into the market, you said? Just, or a tavern, or where are we going?
A place where I can get silver, so maybe like a smithy or any kind of metal place.
Sure, sure. So you go and do that. What's everyone else doing?
Maybe we should warn people.
I don't think they're worried.
Ask.
Yeah, we shouldn't create panic. Maybe.
They don't seem to be worried about
Yeah,
this
it
dragon
wasn't
at
coming
all.
this way, and it was
Going north
30
to the,
miles
to the
east.
hills.
Yeah, like past the hills, towards like the
Well,
ice.
let's deal with the silver thing first, and then we can ask around.
One issue at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there's anything we've learned.
Barakabu, please make a perception check.
18?
18. Can you make a wisdom saving throw?
8.
8, and a dexterity saving throw.
15.
15. You hear a voice in your head saying that you. What does he say? I know you know a lot about me, and I think it's time that we have a conversation. So please excuse yourself from your friends.
Oh my god, guys, somebody's shit in my pants. I gotta go.
What?
Uh,
What?
I'll be
What the
back.
hell does that mean?
What do you mean
Someone shit
somebody?
in your pants.
He'll be back. What do you mean you'll be back? Where are you going?
You mean you shit your pants?
No, somebody
Where
else.
are you going? What's
No,
happening?
There's someone
You
else.
shit your pants, just go.
Yeah, just get out of here.
I
My
don't
God.
do I? I don't believe
Just
you.
go.
Do
Inside
I?
check.
My God, go clean it out.
Dice.
There must be a stream nearby.
Doing to me.
Okay.
So that's gonna be a 14
Deception.
insight. No, 14, 15, 16, 18 insight.
19.
Oh, you believe him. And it's
Go clean out your pants, Rockaboo.
So you turn the corner and you head towards a building that looks to be run down and abandoned. You follow what the voice is telling you, go in the back way. You kind of bang on the door a certain amount of times, and the door opens, and you enter, and the door closes. What's everyone else doing? You're looking for a smith.
Yeah.
You all going with him to the smith?
Yep. I just want to get that done
Okay.
as quickly as possible.
And that's where we're going to pick up next week.
Wow.
So, another big announcement. Bo Williams from Quest and Chaos will be here as a special guest next week and a few weeks after that to introduce a new character. It should be fun. Don't forget to check out...
Character to hate and
Oh, you guys should love him. So don't forget to check them out. He DMs his own show on Mondays, and he is a player on Agents of Chaos on Tuesdays. They're at Quest and Chaos. See you guys next Wednesday. I will probably do another lore video on Monday or Tuesday next week, so if you're interested in just chatting with me to go over some lore and all that stuff, we'll do that. Hope you guys enjoyed the emotional roller coaster that was tonight. We are going to go ahead and raid someone right quick.
I wanna raid somebody.
I wanna raid somebody.
I wanna raid somebody.
With
somebody
somebody
Who am I gonna stop with?
Streams.
With some viewers to give.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, I want to raid somebody.
Great scene, great scene.
I want to watch the streams
raid
with
I thought
somebody.
you guys were trying to compel me.
Oh, I want to raid somebody.
I did compel
With
people.
some
You did.
viewers to give.
Well, we tried to compel the guy whose main stat is wisdom.
Huh?
Yeah.
My D20.
What? No, not yet, not yet. I'm trying to...
How dare you go against my wisdom, sir?
Are you doing a stream? I don't know what that is. I don't know. My raid's not working.
something's happening, but
No,
Hey, since you're still here, don't forget Ukodor Con is going to happen, and we need you to buy tickets to come visit us and hang out with us, and maybe even buy a table if you have crafts that you want to
Yeah.
share.
Come
Art
sell your
stuff.
Like stuff that you want to do.
I will buy
It's a great time. It's going to be fun. We're going to be at Game Castle in Mountain View, California. It's the end of October, so please come buy tickets, buy a table, do whatever you need to do.
In a cool
But
costume.
come have a fun
Yeah.
time.
You
I
can
can't
see
promise I won't cry.
Boo's booty booth. You get a little of that.
Oh god.
Oh my God.
But yes,
That probably won't
we
be
He
will,
still hasn't paid for the booth yet.
we will
so
see
we'll
you
talk.
guys next week. So go ahead and show some love for Perception Studio. It's finally working. We'll see you guys next week.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for watching.